And what's going on, y'all? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. We got Giving You the Real Tea, Jeremy Speaks TV, Jamar 84, and Carl and Tramel.
Hey.
And we are the Chasing Panel, and we're back after a 2-month hiatus. What's going on, y'all?
What did the intro look like? Was it different? No, it was the same.
It wasn't. It's the same.
Oh, I looked at the intro like, did we miss something? Is that T-shirt? He said, come on, intro. I said, wait, is it different? Yes, it.
Well, what's going on, everybody? It's been a minute since we all been up here together and stuff. What's going on?
Shut up. I just talked to you.
I said all been together working, you dumb bitch. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm sick of you, fucking Scotty.
That's why I'm gonna wear the shit that I bought you for Christmas because you won't come and get
you wear my Christmas present, eating your ass, bitch.
That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. That is absolutely fine.
Remember, you're a virgin who can't drive.
Who said that?
I read that. I said, what is that pertaining to?
Child Reverend Dr. McGilla Gorilla done revealed why he cheated on Giselle. Child, I can't wait to hear.
Not Manila Gorilla. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, you know, he told me I'm never to say his name again, so I call him McGilla Gorilla.
But I forgot you did get a cease and desist.
Yeah, he gave me a nasty cease and desist in 2021, child. But now he that came up here and talked about why he cheated on Giselle. I can't wait to hear this when this ends. You done gave me something to talk about, McGilla. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's what I'm saying. But before we get into anything today, what we're gonna talk about, we're gonna start it off by saying Happy 2025. Okay, Jeremy, you're on mute. I can't hear you say shit. I still you.
Well, your mic ain't plugged in. Here.
Technically, you're not on mute, but we don't hear anything. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? But we are in the new year. We are like 9 days into 2025. And I just want to start it off by saying, asking you guys, not necessarily about no New Year's resolution, because I really think nobody really does New Year's resolutions anymore. I know I really don't, because I never by day 3, I already fall off anyway. So it's like, you know. But
day
is there
3,
any
hour?
But however, I'm gonna ask all of you one by one. Hold on, wait a minute. Jimmy just came back in. Okay, speak.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, you will. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, now what we were saying when you was gone was that we're 9 days into the new year, and I know that most people don't really do New Year's resolutions no more. At least I don't. T don't. Whatever. So I wanted to ask everybody one by one. What was 2024 like for you, and what would you want 2025 to be that was in contrast to what 2025 was?
Better than what 2024 was for me.
I mean, 2024 was some bullshit.
I mean, I know for me, 2024 had its rough patches, but it wasn't horrible for me. Mm-hmm. Now, as far as 2025 go, I would just like it to be a little bit more better, but it does start with me. So that means I probably got to do some self-reflecting myself. So that's probably what I'm going to do in 2025.
Okay.
I second that. 2024 was some bullshit. We're definitely going to emphasize mental and physical health in 2025.
I know what you were just doing with that hand. You this is my baby.
What? Oh, girl. I'm trying to get rid of this belly. This belly got to be up out of here by December.
Oh my God. Okay. Jeremy.
My 2024 was. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. My 2024 was pretty good. I think one of the highlights was like me entering into a relationship. I wasn't planning like for that to happen. And that's like been one of the highlights, you know, and it brought in a lot of like, you know, positivity into my life. I don't have any high hopes for 2025 though.
Oh, is there a reason why?
I mean, like, they're about to ban gay marriage. Your groceries about to go up. Like the world is like really, it's really fucked up, and it's about to get even worse. So I'm just
2025 has been a
preparing
little
myself
volatile.
mentally.
Yeah,
But we tried to tell the other people that, but they didn't want to listen.
they
Yeah.
didn't.
So
But
now
that's
they
the
finna. We gotta suffer through. I told you so.
Right.
right. Exactly.
You know the
Okay, Carl.
inauguration day is the same day as MLK. Ain't that some bullshit?
Oh, is it? Oh,
Sure is.
You said what?
The inauguration day is the same day as the MLK holiday.
Nikki way? Yeah, make the Nikki way.
That's some bullshit.
okay. Well, Carl and Tremel, what about y'all two?
You can go first. Tell them about your hair.
Yes, I have new hair day.
New unit.
Hey, twin.
New unit. Continue.
I'm going with the look again. I had it back in 2017, 18, I think 16 through 18. So I decided to bring the hair back for a new 25 new year, new me. The year 2024 was actually a great transition year for me. So I think 2024 was a setup year for 2025 to be the home run. So I think 2025 I see excellent things for 2025. For me, anyway. You know, shout out to 2024. She was a bitch at a couple of spots, but you know, I'm here.
Hey, Nikki girl.
Go ahead, Tremel.
Body neck in 2025. Period. Move on.
Ooh.
What else is new?
Yeah, bitch. Go ahead. Fucking Tremel.
It was a shitstorm for me.
Oh, Jesus.
Literally, some of y'all have witnessed some of it. 2024 was very terrible. I was halfway homeless at one point, and you know, life just started gradually getting better. You know, I had to go through some therapy, which they said I needed apparently. But they told me I needed therapy after I got it.
Oh my goodness.
But you know, I'm seeing 2025 to be, like Carl said, a very good setup year for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 2024 was some bullshit, but it got better towards the end. You know, I was happy.
Right.
Happy as fuck. I had myself a good time. And I'm going to have myself an even better time in 2025 because
Come on.
I ain't dealing with that shit no more.
Speak on it.
Yeah. And
You know what?
Keith, you can suck my ass.
Ooh.
All right, go ahead.
I kind of agree with Tremel. I will say my 2024 got a lot better towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
I will agree with him on that. But during and beforehand, oh child.
But your green screen is popping, bitch. You got your skin looking real caramel, bitch.
Girl, it was the caress for me, bro.
Well, as for me, 2024 was better than 2023 because I went through a lot of shit in 2023. 2024 did have its shit storms at the beginning. It got better towards the middle and stuff like that. And then one of the biggest things that came out of 2024 is that I made the move to be in Atlanta. So that was something that I wanted to do for a while. So that's the biggest thing. But all in all,
I will say that you've been talking about moving since I met you in 2019. And you actually did it.
Right.
We still waiting on T and Jeremy to come down here so we can all take a group in-person photo, you know?
Well, Jeremy actually is coming here.
When?
For my birthday.
Oh, you coming for that raggedy bitch birthday?
Not this bitch trying to act like we didn't have this whole conversation in a group.
You know, I'll be going to office sometimes. I'll be forgetting. We sure did have a conversation.
Girl, Carl forget everything.
He forget his name. What you say?
There ain't no rings on this face.
What you say, Whoopi?
Whoopi.
I'm being up tonight.
Come on, Run DMC.
And the DMC, the whole group, bitch.
But anyway, but that's it for the 2025 stuff. But I'm just gonna start off by saying this. Because chasing is under construction. As we all know, it is under construction. Chasing Dallas is filming, Chasing Atlanta is casting, Chasing Orlando is casting, Chasing LA casting, whatever. So we chose to come back and just do like a podcast style type of thing and just talk about the ways of the world today and what's going on and everything like that. So that's what we chose to do. Now we're gonna start it off with some viral stories and stuff like that. Some stuff that Teep chose some stuff, Jamar chose some stuff, and I think a lot of this stuff would be very interesting to discuss. What's the first thing I got up here? What is the first thing? Oh, okay. Well, before we get into the viral stuff, it's a question that was on the neighborhood talk that I thought would be a good way to open up these conversations because I wanted everybody's opinion on that. And the question was, where is it at? There you go. It says, the older I've gotten, the more I'm pro going through partners' phones. So many things have been revealed because people have wanted to lie. Just go through the phone. The privacy thing is a farce. I'm not sorry.
Because when you snoop, you fine. And then once you fine, ain't no sense of you getting upset because you went snooping for it. That's what I've always been told.
Once you feel the need to go through the phone, the relationship is over with.
It's dead. Yeah.
The relationship is over with because you always feel like you're gonna need to go through it. It's gonna just always be a sign of mistrust. The trust is like a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
No matter you can fix it if it's broke, but you can still see the cracks in that hole.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go through it once, you're gonna go through it more than one time. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like,
well, taking it from somebody who's went through many phones in many different relationships over the years. Once you start going through phones, bitch, once you have the thought to go through that phone, you already, whatever you're thinking is already happening.
Exactly.
It's already happening. So you need to figure out what you need to do. Either you gonna stick around and let that nigga cheat in peace, or you gonna leave him.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you're gonna do. Because if you want to go through his phone, you already know something's in it. And
exactly.
I can you from my experience, 120% of the time, it's something in it. Always something in it. So if you're going through the phone, either leave that nigga and let him cheat in peace, or you cheat back. Yeah, whatever you prefer.
But you know what? That's one thing I've never done. I've done a lot of things, but I ain't never asked bad on a nigga.
Why do you think that's okay?
Well, in my earlier days, I used to like to cheat back. Now, I just like my peace more now. So, bitch, if you cheating, bitch, just go. Or let me know up front. Like, I'm conditional. You can tell me first if you're a cheating type of bitch and I kind of like you a little bit, then I might stay with you, bitch, and I mean fuck other niggas too. But
what if you with somebody who don't want you cheating, but they want to be able to cheat?
Okay, see, that's where the problem come in because I got a lot of those actually. and play Cinderella dressed in yelly, but your ass can go out and fuck every goddamn DeMarcus, goddamn Willie, and goddamn Brandon.
Not DeMarcus.
You want to.
It's a lot of Brandons
out here, and they fucking okay.
You ain't lying.
I just want to know if you can do it, I should be able to do it too. Don't have me sitting at home washing your drawers and making fucking teriyaki wings and shit. And your ass out here doing what the fuck you want to say.
Teriyaki wings.
So have the rest of y'all ever felt not even that y'all did it, but have the rest of y'all ever felt the urge to, like, when he in the shower, you just had the urge to do it, but you didn't do it.
Like go through his phone?
Yeah.
Or oil in a belt.
What?
Go through his phone.
That's me.
Like, have any of y'all ever had the urge to do it, but you didn't do it?
Anybody's phone?
Of course.
I have not, so I can't relate to that.
I ain't never want to go through nobody's phone. I feel like
I'm out here fucking, bitch.
That's how I know that the thing is over with.
I feel like I don't care enough. Like,
fuck that.
I feel like if I find out that somebody is being unfaithful, I'll find out regardless, and then I'll just go about my way. I'm not about to like let me see your phone or whatever the case may be. I'm really not that much of a jealous person like that, so it really does not make me know. Never mind what you doing, but if I catch you doing it, that's a whole nother story. I'm more like I kind of believe in polyamory anyway, though. So
me too.
I don't believe like we're only meant for one person,
I I believe it's.
I can adhere to monogamy, of course, because like that's a lot of people love that kind of system. But to me, it wouldn't make me any like difference if somebody wanted polyamory or monogamy. But I would prefer if somebody be upfront and honest with me about it. However, if I catch you lying about it, then I'm just gonna cut you off. Like, it doesn't take much for me to block somebody out of my life.
Period. I'm with that. Shout out Jeremy for president.
Not for president.
I mean, just going through somebody's phone. If you feel the need to go through somebody's phone, if you have the inkling, if you feel like something has changed and you just don't like it, and you can't talk about it, you can't verbalize it to the person, and you feel like you need to go through their phone to figure out your answers, you is sad, and you need to get the fuck up and leave before you even decide to go through the phone. It's like, I don't even want to go through your phone. You're not even worth it.
I agree.
I don't want to go through. I don't want to drive myself crazy going through somebody else's phone. Bitch, if I don't like you no more, or if you doing some shit that I don't like, it's time for you to go.
Unless you crazy like me, go through the phone, find what you're looking for, and then you play a whole game. I turn in a saw on this bitch, like, let's play a game.
That's too much of my like once you get past that 30 mark, it's
bitch
like,
is cheating.
I'm ready to take a nap. All that energy I got to do all that. I'd rather take a nap.
Right.
And it's like, if we can't talk about it, or if I try to talk about it and you dismiss it.
It's just that I don't put things past a lot of people, and it's just that I don't really be putting it past nobody too much. So I don't really want to go through your phone. It's always gonna make me feel like, I ain't saying I don't trust. Well, I ain't saying it, but I just feel like if I'm gonna go through your phone, then that necessarily means that it's something going on. If I'm going through your phone, obviously it is. If I feel like there's a little intuition about something, oh, let me go look through his phone and see what he's talking about. Then, But anyway, I just felt like that was a great starting point. But anyways, we're gonna move on to the first viral story. Actually, T talked about this, and it was about a Virginia pastor that made a young woman apologize to the front of the church for getting pregnant. So we're gonna check that out real quick. Hold on 1 second.
Right in front of the congregation. Yeah, right in front of you. Just that table.
I want to apologize to everybody in here because I am pregnant.
Girl. Girl, leave that church.
Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah.
Y'all gonna hate what I have to say about this.
I just hope that y'all all forgive me and
oh my God,
praying for me.
Let me check that.
I don't think so. I'm probably gonna
They say, stand right in front of the congregation.
Okay, so that's the first part. Then next thing you know, he was he got confronted for making a woman apologize. Let's get to that now.
You the pastor that denied that lady her baby shower and embarrassed her up here?
You coming in this church, what you want?
I'm asking you a question.
Now, what you want?
I'm asking you, are you the pastor?
What do you want?
I'm asking you, are you the pastor are you the pastor that publicly shamed that young lady?
What do you want?
I'm asking you a question.
What do you want?
Are you the pastor who publicly shamed that lady?
What do you want?
You don't understand English?
What do you want?
Why did I want to know why you publicly shamed that lady. Don't touch me now. That's assault. We gotta go. All right. He didn't ask me to leave. Don't touch me. He just did, but don't touch me. Because I touched back. He in my way. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Excuse me. Come on, man. Come on. But he's all right. Y'all supposed to be of the Lord, though. Do that. He's all right. But y'all see it, y'all. This is church. We'll be having a protest here. We'll be shutting this down. They up here pressing up on me, then touching all up on me.
You checking on us?
I ain't touch you yet. Oh no.
Do that. You all right.
But y'all see it, y'all. This is church. We'll be having a protest here. We'll be shutting this down. They up here pressing up on me, then touching all up on me.
You touching on us?
I ain't touch you yet.
You ain't gonna touch it.
You ain't gonna touch me.
I don't want to touch you.
Oh, I know. Keep it that way. Y'all being shamed across the whole country, and y'all church y'all supposed to be.
Okay, that's it. Thoughts?
Good.
The reason why I wanted to like bring that up is because first of all, I know that damn church because I've been there once or twice. Because it is in Virginia. Okay, I ain't know they had none of that foolishness going on around here. But my whole thing is, if you gonna make her stand up there and throw stones and rocks at her, why y'all didn't get that little nasty ass fuck nigga that got her pregnant and let the both of them go up there and handle all of that? Like, I just didn't like how they just set up there and made her feel as though she has to apologize to them for what? Who are they? And what cross did they die on to save her? Like, repentance is done by that person and God. It's not supposed to be made into no spectacle, and it damn sure ain't supposed to be made to make somebody feel bad or embarrass them all up and down doing the church house. And my biggest issue is the damn mammy. Because why the fuck would you think that shit is okay? That's all I got to say.
Go ahead, Jamar.
If I was her and they called me to the front, I would have got that microphone. Respectfully, you can all kiss my ass. Okay? This is why nobody come to the church now. It's because everybody want to act like everybody in here is holier than thou. When we could look at you over there sleeping with her wife. You're gay. You're sleeping with the children's choir path. Like, we could go in and just let all that happen. If I'm up here, everybody else, come on up. Let's make it a party. Because it embarrass me.
Let's put everybody
feel like I'm out here just doing just the wrongest and standing in front of for what? Why is it everybody else's, like what he said, everybody else's business here that I'm pregnant? And so we're gonna pretend like none of y'all in here have premarital sex now? Girl, goodbye.
The whole church about to do.
Girl, goodbye. And that's why nobody go to to the church house now. It's because, like, girl, who gonna deal with that? Who wants to deal with that and be judged over shit that just happened? Anyway,
absolutely.
Yeah, they would have had to kiss my ass.
Well, I'm probably gonna have an unpopular opinion about this.
Of course you do.
Of course,
and I'm okay with that. I did not see anything that the pastor did that was really that fucked up. The only thing that I felt like that was really wrong about that was like him making her apologize to like the rest of the congregation. I'm gonna lay out why I think what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Now, if that woman had a got up front and said, not a woman, let a man had a got up there and said, I'm gay and I'm getting married, that whole fucking church would have tore that nigga apart. They would have ripped him off that mic, threw his ass out, preached a whole sermon about him for 2 weeks. But, now that we see a woman that's pregnant out of wedlock getting the same treatment as all of the LGBT do when they go to church, people want to be in an uproar about it, and I don't. Like, the same type of energy that they be having for, gay people, we always say that they need to have that energy for the rest of the sins in America, in the world. So I don't have no qualms about somebody getting the same treatment that all of us have been getting, and the treatment that has been perpetuated towards our own community. Not only that, but some of the shit that he was doing is biblical. I can't argue it, and it is. Like, basically confessing your sins in front of a congregation, creating community. And let's be real here. Like, I've read the Bible, all 66 books back and forth, because I did have a small stint when I was having like an existential crisis, and I was really afraid of going to hell every day. But I'm saying, like, to me, you know, a lot of that stuff is biblical. A lot of people feel that like the God that's represented in the Bible is a God of love and peace and tranquility, and it's not, and it's nothing like that. The God that's portrayed in the Bible is angry, is jealous, is, you know, is fear, is to be feared. And on top of that, it's a dichotomy. You have like the New Testament and the Old Testament. But the thing about this is, when I read the New Testament, I was shocked because I thought that it threw away all of the old shit. I thought it did. But then Jesus said, I'm here to validate the Old Testament. Basically saying everything that daddy did, I'm standing 10 toes down behind all that shit. I was like, so you with the raping and pillaging like villages, the men and women and children that don't agree to the philosophy that you're trying to teach. Like, I feel like a lot of people are not ready to have the conversation when it comes to religion. Like, and how that intercedes a lot of the behaviors and, you know, prejudices that we have in this world. So me personally, I don't like that the man did it. I don't think that it's okay for anybody to be judged for living their own life and, you know, making mistakes as, you know, people do, or having individuality and being unique into who they are. But to be honest, a lot of the church and a lot of biblical scripture do support a lot of shaming, misogyny, and, you know, embarrassing, enslaving women and children. So I don't really understand the whole shot. Like, do y'all just skip over those verses? Like, I'm saying, like, we need to reevaluate the whole thinking process when it comes to the religion anyway.
Well,
I love that.
I'm not saying but like that's the thing. Wait, hold on. Some of y'all like this is here we already go, because like y'all want to twist what I'm saying and then like not trying to understand. I'm not saying what they're doing, I'm not saying what they do to gay people is not biblical. We all get into abominations and everything.
Okay, else. But give me a second, because you about to go into the comments and we ain't got there yet. I just want to pickle where you at. Pickle. Yeah, I want to pickle there. So I understand exactly what you're saying. Shout out to Jeremy. I understand what you got going on there. But there's a saying in the Bible that I can't remember the exact words, but it's that those without sin be the ones that cast the first stone. Okay. So with that being said, that's it. Yeah, you know, you catch my drift. So with that being said, what I'm hearing you say, I understand what was going on, but what I'm having a problem with, not only the people in the church, but also I see this a lot in the Black community, is that everybody is just throwing stones, but nobody is looking at their own sins. So you brought up a very good point about how they, you know, how they first crucified the LGBTQ community on a lot of different issues. And for us to stand up for all type of equality, this goes back to the Blacks, all the things that we've gone through as a people over all this time, to dare sit there and say that you don't feel bad for somebody else when you see another injustice is crazy to me, because I can't be mad at the fact that they treat LGBT wrong and then look at that video and say, oh, well, they don't do nothing with LGBT, so I ain't mad at it. Yes, it's very easy to take that route. But at the end of the day, two things can be wrong or two things can be right at the same time. I don't like how they do LGBTQ community, and I don't like how they did that young lady. I would have been ready to slap every bitch in there. And that's
right.
And that's just how I am.
Like, I agree. Right. Like, I'm not saying that I disagree.
You are correct that they do the LGBTQ community very wrong, but that what they did to that young lady goes right in the book along with it. And I would like to know, for a lot of the heterosexual community of the African American persuasion, I need you guys to know that, like, we have been dealt with a lot as a Black people. So when you see injustices with the LGBT, the trans community, and little girls like that you just saw in front of this congregation, we need to stand up for all injustice, all inequality. And that's
I agree.
Girl, like,
this is what he's saying. In proper term, we are not supposed to empower and or applaud the oppressors of us who oppress other people.
I'm not applauding anything. To me, I'm just saying that, my thing is this: how long how much are we supposed to keep on trying to fight for our respect, fight for other people?
That's
and the
the
thing about it
problem
is,
with now.
listen to what I'm saying.
Generation
Every
now,
fucking
because
time
if
that
it wasn't
y'all
people like
fight for
One
these
at a
other
time.
bitches,
One at a time.
Malcolm
every
X,
single
then where
time
would
that
we
y'all
be at
fight
right
for these
now?
other
Somebody
bitches,
gotta
they never fighting for you.
The problem
They
is
never
y'all, the
fighting for
problem is
you.
this generation
They
has
will
now
never
is
fight for
nobody wants
you.
to fight.
They voted
Somebody has
against
to do it.
you.
Shouts out to my bitch Jerome Tramiel, because that bitch is fighting the fight, and we need a lot of bitches like that that's gonna
I'm
fight the
over the
fight
fight.
when bitches ain't. Where are
I'm
the Martin
tired.
Luther Kings and Malcolm X's of our time?
You over the
Somebody
fight,
has
but you
to do
still
it.
want to suck those dicks, don't you?
I like to suck dick. I'm gonna fight for my right to suck dick.
I'm done.
That's
Like
just
I'm
what it's
done
gonna be.
fighting.
You want to suck those penises, don't you? You better
Hello.
fight.
Get your ass out there and march. And then you get some musty ping to go with it. It's a win-win situation. You know the bad
Why it gotta be musty?
marches be long. Come on now. Preach somebody.
No, why I gotta be
Like
musty?
I'm like I don't know.
Say the
I'm
nation.
just,
I don't know. It was
I'm over this whole message for us to fight for other people. Like how many times do Black LGBT get up and fight for other
Over and
people,
over.
and then nobody ever does it for us?
It
Like
don't matter.
How you know that little girl
it
ain't
does
got
matter.
friends?
It does
Listen.
matter.
She's probably
I'm
part
not like
Well,
at the end of the day, I just want you bitches to know in 2025, after 2024 election came in, I'm not fighting for none of you bitches. Y'all on y'all own. If I see
And that
something,
attitude is why
bitch,
we lost the
I'm
election this
driving,
last go-round.
I'm riding
There was
past
about 24 million of you. That's why we lost. Because y'all didn't want to fight.
Well, no, she was a Black woman. Black women went over, in an abundance to vote for Kamala. So it's like we don't know what people. I do, and the part that I agree with is like I need to know who voted for whom before I start marching. I will agree with that, but just that act alone, regardless of the things that I've been going through, I can identify that wrong is wrong, and that wasn't it.
Mm-hmm.
That was not.
And that's
it.
exactly why the churches are not growing now.
Say that something is wrong.
That's why the churches aren't growing now. That's why the youth is shying away from the churches, whereas they was coming to it, they're shying away from it a lot more because of stuff like that. And that's why a lot of churches are dying out, because it ain't no youth there. It's just older folks. So when the older folk die out, they go to church. You understand?
Well,
That's why it's just like I get what being fair,
I get what everybody's
get
saying.
what
Honestly,
Jeremy is saying.
I get what everybody's saying.
I'm not gonna act like what Jeremy is saying is technically a lie, because it's not.
But
it's still just like certain way, like it's just certain things. Like it's just no way I could have been a member of that church and not just sat there and saw that and I would still come back. Like I just couldn't do that because I just wouldn't feel right in my spirit about that.
I just feel like,
but the thing about it is, like, biblically, like misogyny is all up and throughout the Bible.
Sure.
Embarrassing women, killing women, raping women. One of the most blessed men who was protected, by angels in Sodom and Gomorrah, offered his daughter up to be raped and ripped apart by the townspeople to save the two male angels that came to take the family away.
I mean, sacrifices.
So it's like I don't know. I'm just like, Jeremy's feeling very defeated. I still have not gotten over it. Maybe that's what it is. I'm tired.
Well, it's your feelings are valid. There are a lot of people that feel the same way that you feel. But I also want to say this before we move on, because I didn't get to say what I was gonna say, is that I understand what both angles are. I do understand where Jeremy is coming from when he say, well, the bitches don't do it for the LGBT community. They just shun us all day long and don't give a fuck. So why should I give a fuck about the next person having to get in front of the church and apologize for what she did with her coochie?
Absolutely.
I understand it. But I'm just the type of person that just goes by the effect of it's not right and it ain't okay, regardless of what it is. If it was LGBT people, I wouldn't be here for it. And I just don't agree with somebody making a young woman go in front of the church and apologize because she popped her pussy and got pregnant. Like, it is what it is.
Pussy was popped.
I mean, clearly it was, but whatever. But but this was a good
who
topic.
are y'all?
Yeah, who are y'all to tell me?
There it is, because she got drugged. But where the daddy at? Why he ain't getting drugged? Why he ain't getting publicly shamed? Why he ain't drugged
But
up
that
there?
also goes back to what Jeremy just
but
said.
the thing
It
about
goes
it,
back
T,
to what
you know exactly why he's not getting shamed. He's not getting publicly dragged, and we like it goes back into everything that I was saying.
I just
But
said
we
that. It goes
supposed to
back to what
stand up for
Jeremy
all that shit.
said.
I can't.
It goes back to what Jeremy
He
said
probably
about
ain't a member.
it goes back. It goes back to what Jeremy said about misogyny being praised and not looked down upon, but looked up upon in the Bible. It goes right back to that. Like men can do whatever they want to do, but a woman can't do shit. So that's basically what it comes down to. A woman gets pregnant at a young age, and everybody clown her. But the same person that got her pregnant, no one says anything to him.
It takes two to tango.
Right. So.
And then it never does. And I'm just saying, I have a lot of hate in my heart right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like seeing so much of what's going on in the world right now, like just watching billionaires just profit off of all of our pain and transgressions between one another. Like I literally watched 2 videos of 2 medical doctors basically talk about how the insurance companies are doing everything that they can to deny claims to cancer patients. A woman was literally on the hospital bed to get a tumor removed, and the insurance company United Healthcare called her and told her to stop what she was doing. They needed to have a conversation with her, with their medical professional, meaning a representative that's a doctor that works within the insurance company. And he wanted to deny her claim. She has breast cancer stage 4. She's been on radiation for 3 to 4 months. It's getting progressive. They said that they don't even want that her illness was not covered. Then we're putting these people into office who want to continue to lift up a conservative, pure capitalist, money means all, community, while also being racist. It's I'm just over
I have a
it.
question.
I just have nothing. I really don't have nothing left for this year.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy, would it change your heart to know that she voted for Trump, the lady with the cancer?
No.
Okay.
I mean, we gotta ask these days.
It wouldn't
At this point, we do have to ask.
It wouldn't change my heart because they're doing it to people who aren't even Democrat. I mean, who are Democrat as well as the Republicans. That's why so many people were so happy, Republican and Democrat, lib, conservative alike, when it came to that, that United Healthcare CEO getting the because they've all had claims denied. They people are out here dying, and we don't, and nobody cares, and we all just say, we need to bring God back into the world. Y'all just outlawed being homeless, arresting people for homelessness. Is that what Jesus would do?
No. No.
Talking about we out here infesting the kids, but let's be clear, Republicans and conservatives has the highest rate of child molestation charges.
Oh wow.
Not molestation,
including those in the church. So I just don't, and we can continue to fight, but I don't know. I'm getting tired. And I got a gray hair in my beard. I was fighting my ass off. I was fighting my ass off last
one gray hair. I got a million.
I was fighting my ass off last year.
I'm older than both of them.
And I've been fighting. But if collectively if we're not united, let's be clear here. And I'm saying this 100% with all belief in what I'm saying. If truth be told, Black women honor, if anything, heterosexual Black men. I've learned that. Not saying that some of them cannot be allies, not saying a lot of them are not allies, but majority of the time in our Black community, it's always about protecting the Black man. And they're not talking about heterosexual Black men. And then Black men, heterosexuals, go into our own community and causes division within our own community, but we're still uplifting them. And then they teach that rhetoric to people, and then it's followed down generation to generation to generation to generation. Homophobia, transphobia, Islamophobia, ignorance, all of those things. And I'm saying that, like, yeah, at the end of the day, thank y'all, some of y'all, for voting for, Kamala. I appreciate that. But at the end of the day, we're just going to go, marching behind heterosexual Black men who are honestly ripping apart our community and our progressive, movements that we have, then what's the point of all of this? We still have not addressed the real problem. Is that heterosexual Black men want proximity to white people.
Well, you said a mouthful.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm like the fact that you like. I'm supposed to get up. Like let's real quick though. Do y'all think that man that showed up to that church would have showed up if he had shamed somebody gay?
No.
So I'm saying I'm not about to get myself upset for shit that they subscribe themselves to.
But you could have showed up at the church. All right, so this topic has been going on a long time.
Yeah.
We can move on to the next one. So, as far as the next one, this is another viral story that was going around. Everybody was talking about it, child. A woman called out her child's stepmother and her child's father after he wore old pajamas for a family Christmas photo shoot. And I wanted to bring this up because I want to know if y'all thought it was that deep or not. So, a woman is speaking out after going viral because her stepchild wore Christmas pajamas from last year for a family photo shoot, right? While she and her biological children and the children's father all sported new PJs. Ooh. Social media users fired off several think pieces, okay? The stepmother wasn't here for the backlash and added context to the viral post. So let's look at some of this shit. Okay, so stepmom said, very much didn't leave him out of nothing. And I don't do this internet shit. One thing I don't play about is her child. Way before I had mine too. His daddy couldn't find any, and we had already had our PJs. And I also said I didn't feel comfortable with him not matching, but it was too late because our shoot was literally minutes away, and I definitely didn't know he was going to be in our pictures. And the mother that I am, I would never ever leave him out of nothing. But she said none, and never did. As many times as this girl said F my kids, I never treated him differently. Don't even play with me. Take my kids down, and you could have texted me separately. That's what the stepmama said. So the mama said, my man said rep this issue up, so this is my last post. We enjoyed our Christmas, but this is where communication comes in as parents. The same way you told me he needed his hair done, the same way you could have said you ain't get his size, and could I try and find something that was similar, or simply, I don't know, not pick him up till after y'all took y'all family photos. Good night. So that's the text message on the screen. And then she also said, I ain't want to post nobody else's kids, but come on, don't fucking play with me. Edit, my son's pajamas are from last year. I sent those from home. They are something to sleep in and not take professional photos in. My son could have at least gotten a new set of pajamas, but they got him in high waters. And that's the main point. They have pictures all together, including my son, so that was never the problem. The first pic was to show everyone the same set except for my kid. Yeah. Was it that serious?
Yes, it was.
Okay, tell me why.
Because my whole thing is, first of all, the daddy need to be the one getting drugged all up and down social media. Be clear.
But he not.
All right, he not. But the daddy the one that need to be drugged all up and down social media to this goddamn knees bleed. All right. But so far as that fuck ass stepmama, girl, bad. Because you just got up here and said that you had no idea that he was gonna come and do the shoot. Then you turned around and said that you was the one that initiated the shoot. So my thing is, if you knew that, then why wouldn't you even get in contact to make sure that his son got the same tan pajamas that your daughters got. And at the same time, my thing to the daddy is, if you knew this, why did you wait until the last minute to call your baby mama and be like, well, listen, we finna take these pictures and he need to have some pajamas and he need to have his hair done. Like, it's just like, I get why the people is getting at the stepmama, but the daddy need to be the one getting all of the damn smoke. That's my opinion. I get why folk feel away about the stepmama, but get at that nigga. Because majority of that, if not all of it, is his fault.
Get at that nigga.
Yeah, get at that nigga. Like, I get why the people want to be upset with the stepmama, but get at that nigga.
Well, they will never get at that nigga because, like I said, that's not how this community goes. We worship the black man here, so they're not ever going to get at him. But the point of him doing that is because, like, he doesn't hold his kid in importance because he's not really fucking the mom. That's how it goes. Like, as soon as the nigga's not fucking the mom, the kid loses that importance. Like, and they get neglected. He's fucking that woman that's in his house right now, so he's going to treat their kids better or her kids better. You know, because he's actively having access to her versus the mama that he's not with. He's going to treat that child differently. How
that is true.
That's how it always.
That is true. That is true.
I came to social media with this shit. Why y'all keep that shit on y'all refrigerator?
Right. That's another thing. I said that too when I talked about that. I said, well, mama, why didn't you just call that nigga and handle that up with him? Why did you post it on social media?
I'll do this internet shit as she's doing the internet shit. Like, why are we doing this right now? Like,
but there was so many ways that could have been handled. Like, they could have rescheduled the shoot. Hell, they could have went to Family Dollar and got the kids different damn pajamas for $5, and the both of them just could have been in the same damn pajamas to make it not look less weird. Like, there were so many ways that all of this could have been handled. But at the end of the day, blame that nigga, because that's his son. He responsible for that. Blame that nigga.
Everybody is at fault here for one thing.
You know,
everybody is wrong here in one way or another. Because I feel like, had the stepmama just decided to be, because we don't have anything for the child to wear, we're going to exclude him out of the photos, she still would have been mad. So it's like, homegirl should have handled the shoot better, and mama is like, well, I mean, one thing that she said that was odd to me, she was like, these are PJs that aren't supposed to be, about to sleep in, not to take pictures in. But I said, but they are pajamas. Like, are there like special photography pajamas? But it's like, if you do, you damn if you do, damn if you don't. Both.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I saw them boys' pajamas. They was high waters. They was all the way up to his knees. Like, I get out of my.
But it's like, but I didn't even notice any of those details. I'm just like, girl, it's the family photo. You put it on your fridge or you don't. Like, I'm not thinking about the fashions. Just the fact that they took the photo. I'm just like, that's what it's for. I don't know. This whole thing is just like, why are we in the group chat? Why are y'all telling us this?
That's all I'm trying to figure out. Why we in the group chat?
I just want to say the nigga ain't shit. You want to know how I know? Because I heard the saying that 2 women have never fought over one good man.
Oh, I heard that too. No tea, no shade.
2 women have never fought over a good man.
I agree. It's always them fucked
he got
up
them to fight like cats and dogs, and he ain't said shit. They're going ham, and he ain't said nothing.
Nothing. That's another thing that gets me. Like, that's your son, sir. Why didn't you come out and exclude and expel all of that?
And then watch when the little kid grow up, he gonna hate the mama and blame the mama for how his daddy treated him.
Yeah.
That's another thing that they be doing. I literally saw a grown ass man on Twitter talking about when you actually grow up and really live life, you realize, it probably was your mama's fault. Like, nigga, I despise all of these niggas. I swear I do. I am not a heterosexual ally.
Oh no.
Not at all.
Well, I guess we can move on from that.
Hold on, y'all. Okay, so the next topic that we got here. Now, Patti LaBelle is under fire
Well, what Patti do?
Because the people feel like
a million years ago.
Right. People feel
Okay.
like she outed Luther Vandross
Oh yeah, I remember that.
over his sexuality. I think there was like this documentary that's out there right now, and they had some things to say about Patti and what she said, or whatnot. So we're gonna get into the
But
documentary.
I knew Luther was a sugarfoot before Patti said a goddamn thing. Like, why is they upset with Patti? But I guess.
So let's get into it.
Now, Patti thought Luther wanted his clock cleaned.
I can't hear it.
We can't hear it.
Okay, well, that ain't on me. That's their shit there. But let me just read the what they said on the side. Patti LaBelle's team is upset over her portrayal in CNN's documentary Luther Never Too Much, which aired on New Year's Day. I didn't even know they was doing a documentary on him. According to page 6, the film misrepresents LaBelle, who had a decades-long friendship with Luther Vandross, as someone who publicly discussed his private life despite her long-standing support of him and his family. LaBelle participated in an extensive interview for the documentary, but declined to sign the release forms when denied the chance to view the final edit. As a result, her interview was excluded, and the producers used a 2017 clip from Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, where she discussed Vandross's reluctance to come out publicly. The clip paired with comments from Vandross's collaborator, Richard Marx, criticizing friends who shared personal details, led to some to feel like LaBelle was unfairly painted as a villain. Page 6 also reports that the key elements of LaBelle's deep connection to Vandross, such as her care for him during his illness and their mutual impact on each other's lives, were omitted from the documentary. LaBelle continues to tour and has not yet watched the film. Do you guys think that she was outing him when she was on Watch What Happens Live? I don't even know if y'all remember what she said on there.
Yeah, I remember that. But I blame that on Andy. Bravo Andy always come up there and set hoes up like that. I put all of that on Bravo Andy. That's my opinion. I remember that though. I do.
I
remember that episode of that. I totally remember that.
Like, how you out somebody that's dead? Like, they can't.
Yeah,
they can't be in.
They
can't be in the closet because they in the grave.
Right.
Does that really affect people's like perception of his music or his legacy? Like, has it really made a difference?
Yes, it does, Jamar. And the reason of that is because it's not okay to be gay, but it's okay, to do anything else. So they feel that letting the world know that plainly that Luther Vandross was gay, which was obvious, is an insult to his legacy, because being gay is an insult to them. That's how that works.
I mean, but
maybe it was.
Everybody knew he was gay, and they still listened to his music. They still made babies to it. They still hunched to him. So
people like you can think everybody knows that somebody's gay or whatever the case may be. But as long as you have money, you have some type of fame and celebrity, like especially within our own community, they will prop you up and then try to idolize you in a way that's not realistic. So of course people still don't believe that Prince was out here sucking dick sometimes.
Yeah, that's a lie. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. That's not lie. Don't believe that, Jeremy. Yes, they do.
I'm saying yes, they definitely can do that. Like, a lot of people have been in our music industry, have been gay, and the black community or the white community does not want to come to terms that person was LGBT. And maybe if they were honest about him being LGBT, we could talk about the real story about him probably being depressed, that he could never be his real self, thus eating all of his feelings, dealing and battling weight gains and weight loss that ultimately ended his life. That could have really been a story for some people. Although I thought it was a nice story to hear about Luther Vandross's music, but it just felt like an elephant in a room. So we not gonna talk about this nigga being gay? we just not gonna discuss that. We just gonna keep on talking about these
No,
velvet.
we're not, because he died feeling like, and everybody felt like he wasn't that. So of course they're not gonna bring that up now that he gone. They're not, because that's just one of them things that people know. So what's the point of talking about it and bringing it up? We ain't here to talk about that. We're here to talk about his music.
But like, yeah, so that's why it's such an uproar about what Patti said, because they feel like it's an insult. You know, you could be anything except for gay. They still out here trying to make arguments about why R. Kelly isn't such a bad guy. But as soon as you call Luther Vandross gay, oh no, you better not never say nothing about Luther. Don't you ever do that. Luther was a good man. Like it's like what?
I just don't understand what the uproar is about the whole situation. Like, she didn't tell his business. Like, all she really said was he didn't want to come out or live in his truth because he didn't want to disappoint his female fans and he didn't want to disappoint his family members. That's nothing negative. And on top of that, the nigga is dead. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter at this point.
You know what?
But
You know
I
what
think
you just said there? Let me tell you what you just said there. You said that she said that he didn't want to disappoint his fans and or his family members. Why would they be disappointed if it was okay to be gay? Why is that such a disappointment to people? And why is it like y'all are so mad at her for saying it, but y'all not mad at these people for making him feel like he had to do that? And he couldn't be honest and he couldn't be who he was. Why is that not the problem? Why is Patti telling the truth the problem?
I guess
making him hide his truth not the problem.
Looking at the other side of it, I guess their thing is he wasn't here to like say, yeah, that's me, or no, it ain't. So I guess that's why the people feel the way that they feel. Like, he not here to say, yeah, that's true, she ain't told no lies, or hell no, she a goddamn lie. I'm just guessing. Maybe that's what.
What Patti got a lie for?
And at the end of the day, we knew.
Yeah, I know we
it's not a
do,
thing.
but
He
a lot
wasn't
of people
hurting
feel
nobody.
like if it didn't come from his mouth,
he's fine. He didn't hurt
That's
nobody.
just like,
he minded his business. And
it's just like with the Tevin Campbell thing. We knew.
I know, but you know, the people gonna take it as he didn't say that, and he didn't let that be known about himself. So it's not okay for Patti to say that. I kind of get it a little bit.
But I felt like
if
once he
not
died,
here
it was
to,
out
like,
there.
Right, but I still get the people that's like, so if he died and the people without him saying that that's what he was, so I get the people that's like, so since he died doing that, you just should have left it that way, Patti. I get the people that are saying that. I do. I'm sorry. I just gotta. I understand.
I
that.
mean,
It was his truth to tell.
I get that, but it was already out. So she didn't really, it's not like she said something that was new. By the time he died, people was already making it known that he was gay. And we already knew it anyway. We really didn't give a fuck. So my thing is,
I mean, I get it, but it's still,
you know,
like,
I just felt like
right
it's not, I don't feel like she outed him. I just felt like she just, you know, spoke on the topic at hand because it was already out there.
But can we just say, can we put it as, all right, can we put it as, even though people know, if he didn't tell us, that Patti shouldn't have said it. Even though we knew, if he died and still did, and he died, having people feel like that won't it, that Patti just should have left it like that. I can kind of understand that logic.
What I can understand is, why does everybody so concerned about who people sleep with in the privacy?
Right, that too.
Why is that even an issue? Like, the problem, see, the gag is the gays been running the industry for a while. Okay,
not just the industry,
and the only reason
why
we've been able to run the industry so long is because people don't know that we're gay. For some odd reason in this community, when they find out you're gay, it's like a taboo and a half.
For some reason, y'all know the reason.
Because it's like, bitch, some of your biggest names are all
You see Diddy going to jail right now.
Sucking pain, and that's just what it's gonna be. Y'all be thinking y'all baby daddies be straight, and they don't be straight either.
Oh yeah, I know that. I slept with several. You ain't gotta tell me.
How
I
many
know.
mamas I done been arguing with over there? You need to play with your baby daddy, bitch. They got nothing to do with me. I'm over here minding my business. So I don't understand why it's this thing about who's sleeping with who, and he gay. Why does it matter?
Is the music good? That's what I care about. Is the music good?
Right.
Come on.
The way they doing Patti is wrong.
And the thing about it is like, his family coming forth and like trying to attack Patti LaBelle is just another reason as to show you why he never came out, because his family still in his death,
So
they
that
can't
means he was
accept it.
right.
They couldn't
Yeah,
accept
but
him,
I
and they
get
can't even
that,
accept
though,
that
because-
nigga in death.
But can you blame them because the way that the world is set up, being
Yes, I
gay
can.
is like worse than anything
But
ever,
why?
and
But
being
why?
gay
But why?
Yes, I
would
can blame them.
tarnish
Yes.
Why
what
is
people
that,
Yes.
T? But
Yes, I
what
can
does that?
blame
But
them.
what does
Yes,
that all go
yes.
back to, T?
The benefits of the Luther
I get what you're saying, but listen, just to
Don't
sum
know
it
about-
up, if he didn't tell his tea, it's not up to Patti to tell his tea. That's how I feel.
He ain't
If
got
he
no
didn't
tea.
But
tell
the
his
tea is
tea,
already out
then-
there.
He ain't got no tea.
but he never said that though. Even though we saw this and we saw that and we knew it, he didn't say it. So
It
I
doesn't-
get
it
I
doesn't-
get the people that is like, if he didn't come out and say, yeah, y'all, I'm a dick and a booty ass nigga, and that's what it is. I get the people that is like, well, if he ain't said it about himself, Patti, shut the fuck up. I get the people that say, my opinion. I get the people that, because he's not here. So there's just no reason to even bring all of that up for him to either deny it or confirm it. So I get the people that is like, Patti, shut up. Yeah, we know, but shut up. I get that.
Put them more than they would.
She was okay. I'm sorry.
I feel like it's really unfair for y'all to tell people like that they can't talk about their own experiences with somebody. Like we're not out here telling people who Luther Vandross slept with or whatever the case may be. But like when I was around a nigga, he was gay. Like yeah,
but unless he
was an
came
amazing
out
person.
and said that, Jeremy, I understand his family and his friends and other people that is telling Patti, shut the fuck up, bitch. Talk about his music, talk about his concert, talk about his music videos. That's fine, but don't talk about stuff that he ain't talked about. I get that.
He ain't got to, but for the point of the matter, because of them. He dead now. He can talk about it. And then furthermore, now y'all gotta suffer.
Why does this man have to carry shame into the grave for motherfuckers who would never
It
accept
don't
him?
matter.
It do matter.
It does not hurt them to go out and tell. It's not her damn business, y'all. It's not. I hear what y'all
But
saying.
T, you making it seem like Patti came out and just flat out outed him. Like she didn't out him.
Shit, you may as well say she did. So I get his friends and I get his family and I get the other people that is telling her, "Bruh, we understand and we know, but shut up." He didn't say that, so then
really
just don't say that.
Do you really believe that just because he's dead, it wasn't gonna come out? Like if you've been in the industry for all these years, and just because you didn't say it publicly,
let other people do that. Those fans do that. Not everybody that knows you personally. I get that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that y'all are wrong. All I'm saying is I get the people that is like, Patti, shut your ass up. I totally understand that. I do. I get that logic.
So if it's not Patti, then who can say it?
Nobody don't need to say it. If he didn't come out and let that be known about himself, everybody needs to shut the fuck up. Not just Patti, everybody. Everybody who worked with him, slept with him, sucked them off, he rolled their face, rolled them to the dick skin fell off, all of them. Shut up. If he ain't come out and say it, don't y'all say it. Ain't no need in doing it. He gone now. So there's no need in y'all even bringing that up. Like, what does it matter now? He's gone.
We can agree to disagree.
I think
like I don't understand what
you're
y'all
kinda
understand about that, girl. Like he ain't told me nobody else needs to do it.
At the end of the day, he dead. Like what?
It don't matter.
What's the problem with talking about
it? Ain't no reason for nobody else to come and do it. It don't matter.
We can just agree to disagree. I'm not mad with
Don't try to ignore Tremel question. I know as y'all sitting here as LGBT
I didn't hear him.
members, y'all know y'all accused. Have y'all ever accused somebody being gay that never said they was gay?
I have not.
Yeah, you have.
You mean have I tried to
We all done it.
You mean have I tried to out somebody?
Not out them, but have you ever thought someone
was gay and they never said?
And they never said it?
Yeah.
And you said it out loud to people? Well, that's what's happening. You should have shut your ass up, huh?
Yeah, I should have because they still alive, but they could come
I
out
think
here
it's
and say
like
that they
I think
ain't
it's
versus
unrealistic
somebody
for
that's
people
dead.
to not
Nah,
get
I ain't even gonna
stuff.
go that far.
Cause I know a lot of niggas I said was gay, and they still alive. They is gay.
Like that's all I'm saying. I totally get it and I understand, but it's just like if he ain't here to confirm or deny it, he ain't here to take up for himself, even though we knew it. It still want us for Patti to throw out buzzwords and trigger words. Patti knew what the hell her ass was doing.
I just agree to disagree.
Like you
I don't
acting
see
like this
anything
nigga
wrong
about to
with
be
what
on
she
trial
said.
for it.
Yeah, he did.
I just agree to disagree. I don't see nothing wrong with what she said.
I do. I do. I'm sorry, Patti.
She didn't say anything out today.
Can I say one thing to you, Scotty?
Yes.
Real quick. I'm saying to me, I think a realistic story and something that actually would have been groundbreaking and not just some bullshit that they threw together to talk about his music would have been to talk about how he was an amazing artist, multi-talented. He opened the doors for so many people, and he also did not get to have the freedom to be himself because the world would not accept him for who he truthfully was, and how he had to hide himself. And then let that story teach other people, like y'all say, keep on fighting. to start letting people be who they are and giving them the comfortability to open up about their own experiences. The reason that he did not do it is because he was not going to be supported if he did. He was going to lose everything. But look at the nigga dead now, so he ain't losing shit. He already lost his life. What else?
But look at this though. But see, we're talking about a documentary. But look at what we made the vocal point. Her talking about whether or not he's gay or not. So
Y'all
is it
made
like
we didn't make it that you did?
But my point is that's the main takeaway that majority of the people got from the damn thing was that she came out and basically outed that damn man. We're not talking about how good it was and how insightful it was and how his music is gonna live on and the legacy. The only thing we're really caring about is what Patti done said.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear here, Tanika.
Everybody knew Luther was gay. That ain't no fucking secret.
Let's be clear here. Like they could have did that motherfucking documentary and not mention anything that Patti LaBelle said. She did not say that shit recently, and nobody was even thinking about it as currently, even when that fucking documentary was coming out. They have anger because they are still homophobic and they don't want to accept that big gay man was gay, and they're going to bring something from 6-7 years ago when Patti LaBelle don't even wear wigs like that. You know, in 2025,
it's a cause and effect, Jeremy.
and drag her in the documentary.
It's a cause and effect. She said that shit 6 years ago. Now 6 years later, her ass is getting dragged again. 6 years later, like she got drugged 6 years ago. Because she got drugged 6 years ago. But they had the same shit.
I don't see what they're dragging Patti for, because it seems like Patti was just Patti was trying to make it seem like what they did was wrong. She stated that he was not able to come out and be himself because he didn't want to disappoint his family and his friends, and everybody doing what they doing is a testament to why he did what he did. And so
Patti
is
should
like,
have said
this
next
is what y'all
damn
did
question.
to this man.
I'm not here to talk about
I'm gonna say next topic. I agree to disagree. So whatever. We all got our opinions.
You see how duplicitous this is? Like, but we supposed to get up and fight, but you also supposed to shut the fuck up and not talk about the fact that there's homophobia in the community.
Because he's not here.
So let's shut the fuck up but fight at the same time. How
talk
that work?
about anything. So yeah, you should shut the fuck up. He did. So ain't no need to bring it up. It's dead right along with his dead ass. Ain't no need to bring it up.
His dead ass. Y'all throwing that damn word around. But anyway, moving on.
Father God.
The next topic is one of the topics that happened over the break, where Tank discussed homophobia among Black men, and he stated that there is no gay agenda like people try to make it out.
Because then he just say Black men need to start falling in love with eating the coochie again and all of that shit.
Just listen to what he said first.
All right.
Let's listen to what he said first.
Say, oh wow, I want to be gay. I'm inspired to be gay. Because I saw that outfit.
Right.
Or because YSL made this shirt that I want to be gay so I can wear that shirt.
Clarify for me, and we briefly talked about this before, when you was on lip service and you were saying the concept of a man can try something, you know, I guess that's deemed gay, an act, but it does not make him gay. It was just an act that he, experimented with, but that doesn't necessarily make him gay.
Well, let's turn the tables, right? Because we've heard many a story.
It's definitely a double standard
of women.
Yes.
While I was in college,
right,
and it was just a wild time, and I was just trying. I've never seen anything that's trying to figure out me, and I dated a few girls, but you know, once I found Timothy, we've been married for 20 years, and we have 4 beautiful kids, and this is who I am.
Yeah,
we never second guess that. We never second guess that. I'll even go a step further. If there's a white guy to say, yeah, it was just a wild frat party, man, and they just, think
about it.
You know, my bro, he just, he kind of lightly penetrated me, but it was just, we were just having fun, man. Like it was just
big Paul.
You know what I'm saying? It was. We were just having a wild time, man. It was like 3 kegs. We down 3 kegs. Trying to.
So let me ask you. So what you're challenging in that is not necessarily. Am I hearing the challenge of sexuality or the double standard?
It's us. It's us. There's something about
when you say us,
black men.
Black men. Okay.
There's something about black men and the homosexual conversation that is it is a mess. The phobia as it relates to black men is the elephant in the room. And no one will actually articulate their devastation, right? Because you have to think, like, for a black man, the worst thing to be called
is gay.
Is gay.
Yeah.
Like the first thing somebody's gonna allude to, whether you are gay or not, when they're trying to assassinate your character.
So let me ask you,
or get off the highest joke imaginable. They're going gay first.
Gay or snitch.
Or broke. Right?
Or broke, yeah.
But
gay being
number one.
Trying to figure out how to make you gay is at the top of that list.
That's a fact.
So it stems from something within our culture that has created this stigma. That is the somehow there's a program to make black men gay. Like you see it everywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
There's an attack on
there's an agenda.
Strong black men. But who's the attack coming from?
Do you believe there's an attack?
How?
No, I'm asking. Do you believe
again? That's my answer.
Oh, how?
How?
Yep.
Okay. Any thoughts on what Tank said?
Tank can do no wrong in my eyes. That's my man. Tank is the standard. We need more black men like Tank. And I just don't understand why the community is just like he said. It's like the worst thing you could be possibly called is gay. My granddaddy whooped my grandmama's ass from every corner of the house, from one end to the first, second, and basement level. I suck one dick. They don't want to invite me nowhere. But then again, he is high in demand, and he been whooping her ass since the 60s. I sucked one dick in the early 2000s, and here I am exiled. I'm just saying, it don't make sense. I'm with Tank. I'm just saying, I don't get it.
It don't make no sense.
It don't make sense. And I even do that in public, like I like to do sometimes. I did that in privacy, behind the counter, in the garage, in the alley, where nobody could see. And still, I get. But he whooped my grandma's ass in front of everybody. and they just dap that motherfucker up like ain't nothing happened. So black people, it's time for a change. It's 2025. Yeah, gay ain't the worst thing could be called. But whooping your wife's ass, yeah, that's a little bad.
It's a lot bad.
That's bad.
It's a lot
I'm
bad.
just saying, the dicks I suck should not carry heavier than the ass whooping that a woman receives. I'm just saying, reevaluation. I'm just saying. That's
Scotty,
all.
can you do me a favor?
Yes.
I like that conversation really made me like think of something. I wanted you to like, I have like that link that I sent you. I wanted you to like go to the comment section of that, and then go to the comment section of that church video that you said that you posted earlier.
Oh, so now you gotta take a point. Jeremy, we already know the comment section gonna go because what I was saying, what you said earlier.
I'm not negating what you're talking about. I was saying that he is making a point.
What you about to do, and you are absolutely right. It does support your claim. I already know. I didn't even see it. I already know it's gonna support your claim. I already know.
I just want more for people who don't know to see it. Because we're educating people, right? Isn't that what conversation is about? You know.
So with this whole tank thing, and because we know that this, still black people just have. He's right that we do have this whole stigma against gay people, and I think that I was having a conversation with like my one of my older cousins, and he was like, the reason that it's used as such a dagger, as such a negative thing, is because black men have been put down and looked at as the lowest common denominator, that they feel the need to have some sort of dominance or assertion over a group of people, and we're just getting used as those group of people because we're looked at as weak, we're looked at all things feminine are bad, and so they feel the need to have some sort of level of power over a group of people, and so that's why they feel like, oh, I can do whatever I want to do as long as I'm not gay. And it's like, girl, that makes you look even worse. That does not give you any sort of power. That doesn't give you any sort of authority over another person. It just don't work like that. But that's where you feel like a lot of that stems from, because they feel like they need to have all the white men and everybody else is putting them down for their skin color and whatnot. So they need to feel like I need control over something and somebody to make myself feel better. And it shouldn't work like that. That's not take home.
Well, I do think that is kind of and where the fuck did T go? My thing is I do think that it's kind of crazy how a woman can, it is a double standard, because it's a woman can go out, be with a man, one drunken night she can go sleep with a woman and come back and she can still be classified as straight. But if a guy does the same thing, instead of being with a woman, he go out and be with a man one night and go back home, then he's automatically gay. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, like I've had conversations with people, and I remember a girl that I knew said, it's not gay to let, if I wanted to let a girl eat me out, it's not gay. And then I said, well,
how do you define gay then, bitch? Like, what?
Right. I said, okay, so if your boyfriend let another dude suck his dick one night, does that make him gay? And then she was like, yeah.
Absolutely not.
So then what the fuck?
And I'm like, so how in the fuck is that any different from what you just said?
I saw a lady answer that question. She said it's because nothing being inserted nowhere. There's no penetration, so it don't count.
Baby, you are putting your mouth on someone's bodily, girl.
She said when you get penetrated, there's no going back from that.
So if another nigga eat his ass, is that not gay then? You ain't putting nothing nowhere. It's the same thing.
Fuck that. I stick tongue deep in ass. What you talking about?
We're aware.
I insert now. What you talking about?
We're aware.
She might be on to something.
Look, I'm just
saying.
Dumbass
bitch. That's what it is.
That's all. But we're gonna move on to the next. The next thing is one of the big stories that happened over the break was the singer Khalid. I think that's how you pronounce it.
I'm sorry, it's like back to back.
Listen, I mean, that's what happened. But Khalid was forced out by somebody that he used to date, and a lot of people made it about A lot of people said it really wouldn't matter if he was considered to be attractive. Like some people made it about his looks. Like some people said the only reason why people are defending him so much is because he doesn't have the pretty privilege or whatever, which I don't understand why that was a thing anyway.
What?
Because he's dark skinned. That's why.
Yeah, basically. Like if you looked at some of the debate about it when Khalid was first put out there, they were saying, well, the only reason why y'all giving him sympathy about being outed is because he's not attractive. And y'all are attacking the person that outed him is because he is attractive.
Child, I don't even know that guy, so I ain't got nothing to say.
Okay. I was about to show his picture again, but I don't know.
I don't even know that man.
I mean,
don't know
he look fine to me. I don't know why people said that he looked ugly. That's whatever. But
you got to remember, he's like a darker complexion, and the guy that outed him was more light skinned and more racially ambiguous in a sense.
Didn't the guy that outed somebody else?
Yes, he did out somebody else. I don't know who he outed though, but he did out somebody else though.
It's definitely giving out.
Y'all can get enough of being with these sissies that be outing folk. Y'all go get enough of that.
The ones they like though.
I was just about to say that, Carl. I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
let me tell you.
They're the ones they like.
Back home.
Did y'all see the man that outed him?
Yeah.
Where he at?
Let me show the picture.
Re-show him. He fine.
He's fine, but then like when people do things like this, it's and then
they not fine no more.
He tried to use Chat GPT to apologize. It was like, girl, no.
Hold on. This ain't the best picture, but that's the picture that they had up here.
No, you got to get his other pictures, honey.
That's all they had on the site.
Oh, hold on. I got you. I'm gonna send it to you. Hold on.
I heard he outed somebody else. Like, so I'm not shocked that he outed this guy too. I'm not.
Yeah. You're like, so wait. We're
Lord
like
did it.
So Khalid got outed, called ugly, lied on, but we about to talk about how attractive the guy is who did it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not about to talk about it. Tremel wanted me to put his picture up. I could care less about how he look.
I mean, I'm saying about it. He was good. He's good looking. That's why Khalid.
He's good looking. Not you upset. Don't kill me.
There you go.
Don't kill me.
Shit. That's why the bitch got out. He shouldn't have been fucking with a bitch like that.
But the one thing that got me was that the guy was calling him ugly and all of this. The guy was calling him ugly and all of this shit.
But you was fucking him.
You was fucking him. You was laid up with him and you wanted to be with him. So why he got to be ugly and unattractive now?
Cameron Knight says he added a football player years ago.
He showed it.
He had to talk
showed
about
it.
Support the oppressed woman.
Won't he the one that claimed that he was with what's the football player name?
I don't know.
Kerry Rhodes, won't that him?
No, that was that Fantasia looking boy.
Fantasia looking boy.
He do look like Fantasia.
and he didn't out him. They got outed.
Yeah. There was pictures taken and they was posted on social media.
He knew his position.
So, but like Carl said, them be the ones that they like now. I remember back home, dudes that get outed all the time on social media. I'm like, I was right here. Like,
say a damn thing.
You ain't lying, Scotty, because I felt the same way about a lot of niggas I know from back home, honey. I said, bitch, I was right here.
I'm like, why do y'all go to these guys and go push y'all on blast? Y'all do it.
I'm right here, and I ain't gonna say a goddamn thing.
I was like, I was right here
all the time. I feel you, bestie. I'm on your side with that one. I feel you. Trust me, I feel you.
Okay, now let's go to another topic, and we probably gonna get through this one really quickly because it really ain't that deep, but people made it that deep. Now, as you all know, the rapper Eve is married to this white guy. She lives in London, and over the holidays, there was a picture posted of her at the dinner table for Christmas, and it was a lot of, I guess it was mostly his family at the dinner table, and everybody made it a big deal because she was the lone black person at the table, and it was like, well, where her mama is or why she ain't had no black cousin there, blah, 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 blah. Is it a big deal? That's all I want to know. Because I was looking at this picture and I didn't see the big deal about it. I mean, she lives in London. Her family lives in fucking United States. Like, that's probably his fucking family. What's the big deal?
Listen, that's who she chose. Why y'all mad? Shit, probably the family don't even want to be around like that, so that's probably why they didn't show up. Did y'all ever think about that?
Like
Well,
for
no,
real?
like the family loves Eve, and Eve has already been on the Breakfast Club and said that her family doesn't like to travel, so they split the holidays. So they spend time in London, and then she flies down to Philadelphia to be with her family, so her son can have like a black experience.
Yeah, that's
no
what I
big
was
deal.
thinking
Leave
too.
Eve
I didn't
alone.
see the big deal. Like,
Yeah, leave Eve alone.
like shit.
And on top of that, let's talk about how once again the black community was ain't shit to Eve for a very long time. She got drugged.
Yeah.
She got sex tapes exposed about her.
Yeah.
She got hard, beat up, like talked down upon. Like y'all claim that she was a lesbian. Like let's
they said everything about Eve.
Like I'm saying, like I wouldn't want to be around you bitches either. Put me at the white table. I'm just kidding.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't
I mean,
put me-
anytime
don't
you
put me
dated
there.
Steve, anytime you fucked and dated Stevie J and he put a sex tape out on you, girl, gone on with the white
Child,
nigga.
I remember that tape, honey. I was in college when I saw that. I said, "Eee." I remember that.
Not you clutching your pearls. Not you clutching your pearls, bitch.
Yes. I said, not Eve. I didn't know who Stevie J was back then. And once I figured it out, I said, oh, well, that's why that got out. Now it makes sense.
I ain't mad with her. She living her damn rich life
Me
in
either.
London.
I ain't mad
I don't
with
give
it.
a fuck. Shit.
I don't give a goddamn. Do your thing, Eve.
Shit. Get that rich white dick, girl.
That part and get that rich white money. I'm on your side.
I
dude.
was just like, I like, if anything, I was just very sorrowful. Is it sorrowful? Yeah,
I
sorrowful.
think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Because she had to eat all of that nasty ass food. Now we know British people have nasty food.
Yeah, we know it wasn't good now. We do know that.
Right, but so long as
like that should be gross.
Yeah.
That shit like pea soup with kabibbles and munch. Like, what is that?
What the fuck, Jeremy?
I don't
That sounds like dog food, bitch.
Yeah, it do.
Like this woman and like I was on TikTok. She was like, I'm cooking my man like a meal before he heads home. It was like this frozen like can of like this these peas mushed together, and she was just smashing it against a cooking skillet, and it looked completely disgusting. And she said, my man love this.
Oh, does he?
I was
like, clearly. No ma'am.
I was like, that's why they be acting like they ain't got no soul. Cause that food.
Because they probably don't. Shit. Based off of what you just said. Okay, well, now we have this next topic. I thought this would be fun to do, and then we actually have one more, but then there's another one that Jamar asked me to talk about. I'm gonna leave that for the end. But this one is a little fun. I'm gonna need Carl and Tremel's attention because they are the musicians of this panel.
Now, why we in it?
And however, also the things that came out at the end of the year was Billboard. Now, Billboard released their top 10 female rappers of 2024. I thought this would be fun to discuss. They did have a top 10 list the first 6 months of the year, and then in December they put out the official top 10. So we're gonna go down the list, and I'm gonna ask y'all what y'all think about it, and why y'all feel like they shouldn't be on the list, why y'all feel like they should, whatever. So number 10 is Cardi B. In June, she was ranked number 7, but by the end of the year, she took a tumble down to number 10 for the entire year. What y'all think of that?
Yeah,
I think I don't listen to her.
Yeah, but she did do a little something. Album now, that bitch need to be fucking 20.
I mean, that's
I
what
don't listen to her.
Bitch, what an album is.
She put out a single here and
that
there.
album is not ever coming out. It's not. It's not. I think at this point, y'all need to come to terms with that. She's not releasing another album.
To be honest, I'm not looking forward.
I just don't. I never understood why she just didn't release an album right after she dropped 2 back-to-back #1 singles. Like you dropped WAP, then what was that other one? Why didn't you drop it right? 2 back-to-back #1 singles, and you didn't put an album out?
Yeah, I'm gonna write it tomorrow. I'm recording. I'm gonna tag all y'all in the video. Me and Epic got some words. I got some words for her.
So y'all agree that she should be at the bottom of the list?
I don't listen to her.
She ain't active. She's not active. If it's in 2024,
but she's on the list though, so that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 9 is Rhapsody.
Who is that?
I don't know who that is.
I love that.
She wasn't on the list at all at the 6-month cutoff, but at the end of the year, she made number 9.
I really do like Rhapsody's albums. I feel like she's very underrated. I feel like she's not getting the push that she deserves, but I do feel like I'm not mad at her being on the list at number 9.
The problem I have with this is the fact that people always, when you're talking about rap music, people always talk about how they want lyricists and people who be really spitting that shit, and y'all don't like that. Rhapsody is really one of the best MCs we've had in the history of rap, but y'all wouldn't know it because y'all wouldn't support.
They don't push it.
Y'all like Sexy Red, so
I don't know. I do not know her.
So, like, are we talking about the placements or the fact of them being on the list?
Both.
I have to look her up now.
Yeah, both. Rhapsody. I didn't even know. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know that Rhapsody even released the album this year, but I do know that she was nominated for. She's nominated for a Grammy.
Oh, that's
next month's Grammy Awards. So I think that's why she made the list.
Yeah, I don't even know this young lady, but shout out that she hit the damn line because I don't know her ass. But, I mean, okay. All right.
Number 8 is JT.
Oh God!
Get
the
her.
alien.
I decline the offer.
Now I am a sex rapper myself, and I can tell you right now, as far as you ranking top 10, JT is not that. Y'all only think JT is a great rapper because she rapped next to Young Miami for all them years. No. And
I'm inclined to agree.
Like,
so
I'm a rapper too, so this is definitely no shade. But let's be real. Like if y'all talk
I feel like she was a better rapper when she was with Young Miami, though.
You gotta be like, what are you
Jeremy.
judging off of?
She was.
I would never forget when I heard What a Bag At and I heard Young Miami's verse and I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I heard JT verse and she was like, you want a bitch from the city, pussy good, titties free. I was like, she eating this fucking verse up.
I do appreciate her verse is my favorite verse.
No, I would have felt that way regardless. I feel like a lot of people kind of don't really put it into perspective that when you're with somebody and you're doing something as like a duo or in a group, your mind, your creativity, your comfortability, your fun, it flows differently than when you're by yourself. Kind of like how after Nicki Minaj left Safari, her music started
different in that group than I do by myself because I like when we do Hood Hoes stuff. If you listen to my verses on Hood Hoes, it's completely different from the stuff I put by myself because we feed off each other.
Right.
Yeah. Tell it is more of a lyrical rapper. I'm a fun rapper. I like talking about sex, whooping a bitch, and partying. But when I'm rapping with him, it's different. It's like, okay, bitch, I gotta kind of try to keep up with that bitch. Young Miami tried. No, she didn't try at all. She just showed up. Okay?
It's Young
Miami. Okay, so to your point, if you are JT, put yourself in her shoes.
Right.
Do you really think, because she was you think compared to Young Miami, she was a great rapper. So in your group, do you think that you deserve accolades? Because do you think you're a better rapper in the group? And do you think you ain't shit out of the group?
No, not necessarily. I lyrically, because I know rap music, lyrically, Tell It is the better rapper between the two of us.
So you think you ain't shit outside your group?
Bitch, I'm the bigger artist out of the group. Let's get that straight.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But he's the better rapper out of the group.
Oh, okay.
See, in this day and age, luckily, I came in a time frame where popularity rules all. So as long as I'm popular than you, it don't.
Wait, are you still in this group?
Yeah, that's my bitch.
Let me ask y'all this.
Hold up, and just to clarify, my bitch, I can say this with this bitch on here. She know that the reason why she's not as popular as she should be is her fault. Because my bitch raps down.
He does.
I'm just
saying.
My bitch
raps
down. But I'm asking questions. She don't put herself out there like I feel like she need to. And the hood hoes is actually for me to kind of try to put a spotlight on her. Ooh. But with that being said, it's just like, yeah, my girl raps down. And when you're talking about music is subjective. So your top 10 will change depending on who you ask. Everybody's top 10 is gonna be different.
Well, my question to everybody is, do you guys, based off the things that JT did in 2024, based off the things that she did, does she deserve to be number 8 or in the top 10?
She does not. She didn't be on this list. I don't know why we talking about JT.
The only thing I know about JT is that she resembles E.T. I don't know her.
Not E.T.
I like JT.
Wow.
I like JT though, and I'm very proud of her for continuing and like trying to get better at music, because she always talks about how she's constantly trying to improve. So I'm not mad at it, but I would not put her on my
top
list.
10 right now is crazy.
Okay, number 7 is Doja Cat. When they
Doja
first
Cat
put the first list out, when they put the first list out in June for the halfway mark, she was number 5, but by the end of the year, she dropped to number 7. So how y'all feel about that? I don't listen to Doja. So
I think Doja should be in the top 4.
Doja is sickening.
Nice bit of creativity.
She can do everything.
Dramatic, yeah, she's all around.
Right, sing, dance, perform.
She should be higher on the list though.
Produce. She can do everything.
Yeah.
Should she be high on the list based off of skill or what she did in 2024? Because that's what this is about, based off of what they did.
Think both. I think both. She released some really solid, like a really great album in 2024.
I'm only asking because I don't listen to her, so I'm only asking.
And she had like some really bomb ass verses that she featured on. I think she did a really bomb ass feature on that movie that Jay-Z did about the dude who was not Jesus but was around when Jesus was around and trying to make miracles himself happen. She hopped on that soundtrack, ate everybody up.
The bitch is talented. I don't remember if she re-released that Scarlet thing in 23 or 24, but the proof is there in the pudding. The performances, sickening.
What's the pudding flavor?
Whatever you like. Whatever you like.
Is it banana?
Based on
Do you like banana?
Based on who she likes, man, I'm gonna go for tapioca.
Not tapioca.
Oh, okay.
It's giving tapioca.
Okay, so everybody's pretty much, it's everybody except for me and T, because we don't listen to her, is in agreement that she should be higher on the list.
I mean, I feel like she's higher on the list. Okay, that she's on. Doja should be higher on the list.
Okay, let's go to number 6.
Sit your punk ass down.
Let's go to number 6. Number 6 is Doechii.
That bitch, in my opinion, should have been number 1.
She's the girl.
Yeah,
she's definitely
the girl.
1. I've been listening to Doechii for like 4 years now, and like I fell in love with her after I heard her
Look at T.
Who the hell are these hoes that y'all saying that y'all listen to? And y'all been listening to them for 4 years. Who is this little girl?
I don't.
We know Doechii now. Not too much.
Maybe T, you gonna have to step out of the '90s R&B and Mary J.
Not too much now. Not too much. Not too much. Not too motherfucking much. Not too much. Not too much now.
I don't know these girls.
Now I know who she is. I never just took out the time to listen to her.
She'd have been number 1.
You would like Doechii. You would like Doechii.
Yeah.
I stand that she's number, in my book, she'd have been number 1. But
I think Doechii. I don't care who's after this or before her. I feel like Doechii could eat everybody up. Period.
Number 1.
I feel like
her and Doja could go back and forth.
But it's based off of what they have done in the year, not necessarily skill, but based off of what they did last year, based off hits, tours, whatever they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Doechii was on tour with Doja.
That's great. But what I'm saying is,
Right.
besides the
Doja.
tour, what hit record did she have? I'm just asking the question because
She had what it is.
What it
I don't know that
is,
song.
the Denial of
However,
the
She
River.
had
She
Persuasion.
had Crazy.
However, though,
And
listen
don't
to what I'm
forget
saying.
Spooky
However,
Coochie.
what I'm saying is,
Number
in
6.
June when they put the first list out, she wasn't on the list. But now she's number 6 by the end of the year. And I think a lot of that does have to do with the fact that she closed the year off with 4, I think it's 4.
Ooh, and Alter Ego. Y'all better remember.
Yeah, if y'all get a chance, go listen to Dolce's Spooky Coochie, bitch. She went in there.
Yeah.
I mean, you would like that song because it's talking about
That's
coochie. You
my
would.
shit.
So y'all think that she should be higher than number 6 based off of what she did in the
Absolutely.
Absolutely not. And let me see what the top 5 is, and I'll tell you at the end of number 1.
Okay.
Child, at the end of the day, we all know who Scotty wants to be on this list. When Glorilla gonna pop up?
Don't worry about when she pops up, baby. You will see.
That's what it was. I already knew what it was going to.
Girl,
number 5 is Lotto.
Carisha, please.
Number 5 is Lotto.
No.
Lotto is it's so bland. It's not her fault. She's a nice girl. I think she's great. But something about Lotto just don't stick. It just don't
very
stick.
talented girl, but
I love Lotto.
I ain't nothing about Lotto. I'll be like, you ain't never heard about say, put that Lotto on. You ain't never heard
It just don't
Yes, I
stick to
have.
me.
I say it all the time.
No, hell no.
I don't.
How many of these bitches was ripping themselves out of plastic like they was brand
Nobody.
new?
Hear me at the plastic.
And we got the ones that work
Oh, man, I love me some big. I love me some Big Lotto.
That was it.
I love Sunday service.
It just didn't connect.
And that's what I'm saying. This is number 5. Hell no. Move on. Hell no.
She was number 8 at the halfway mark, but then by the end of the year, she moved up to number 5, and I think she moved up to number 5 because she also is nominated for a Grammy this year too for Big Mama. By the way,
and a lot of what I love the most about Lotto is that like people always try to count her out, and she always comes in clutch with another hit song.
There's no song.
She don't have to have at least one.
Put that Lotto on. That's what the
she gonna like my girl gonna put out 18 songs, but one of them might be.
Is this the little girl from the rap game?
Yes.
That's the only thing I know her from. Oh,
yes, that's her.
And that's my
point.
That's I know her Nobody knows her from anything else from that. Like,
well, listen to the album that she just put out, bitch. It's actually pretty good. You should listen to it. It's actually
I'm a grown ass woman. I don't listen to Lil Churn. I'm fine.
Okay, number 4, Sexy Red.
You know what?
Oh, child, back.
See this
that dirty ass whore, girl. Please, like, see the music industry.
But I understand. If I had a top number 2, number 4. No, she was number 2.
She was number 2 at the halfway mark, but by the end of the year, she was number 4.
But this is what I'm talking about. Sexy Red. She really can't rap that well, but she made good music. If that makes any sense.
I mean, I think that she's a terrible lyricist, but she did have a good year last year.
Her music. They put a second Red.
I can't.
She's affecting these niggas' beds, girl. I ain't got no time for her. Like, please, all right. It's Trichomonas all over the screen.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, you got Dolce at number 6, and you got her at 4. This is what I'm talking about. Absolutely not. Talk about her like that. She's somebody's mama.
But I mean, get it sexy. You might everything were big. That were big songs.
Somebody mama. Which one of y'all said she's somebody mama?
Somebody mama. Fuck them kids. They ain't got nothing to do with a damn thing.
She got 2 small children.
She need to talk about their mama. She need to take 10 of them children and get her ass off this list. Is what she need to do.
Well, number 3, because I might as well move on. Number 3, Nicki Minaj.
Girl,
I'm sick of her.
I'm sick of this.
Okay, personality aside, let's not act like Nicki Minaj has not been selling records, and she just finished a whole sold out stadium tour.
I put her in the top. I put her in the top 3 because lyrically she a beast, but her personality makes her a number 11. She want to be Beyonce.
Not completely out the top 10, bitch. Not completely out the top 10.
I think that she deserves number 3. She didn't necessarily she did sell a lot of records with this last album, unfortunately, because it was trash to me, but whatever. But she sold a lot of records with this last album, and she had a big tour, and I think it had 2 legs to it. not necessarily a bunch of big hit records, but she did sell a lot of albums and sold a lot of tickets for a tour. So I understand why she.
I think that you want to go to the tour, not for the songs
number
on this
one
album.
record on that album, though.
What was it?
Super Freaky Girl.
That didn't come out in 2024 though.
Nobody really checked for a lot of her albums.
I was just saying it was a part of the album.
Oh, bitch.
It was one of the
Good
singles.
Barb, you ain't really listening to shit for real.
That didn't come out in 2024 is what I'm saying. It's about 2024, not 2023, Jeremy.
And she had Fuck the Club, and she, like, a lot of people was like really fucking with Fuck the Club up, fuck the club.
But
up.
it wasn't no big record though. It was in the street, but not on.
I went to a concert.
Not the street, man.
I'm not even being funny when I say that. For real.
And they say she sold. I think they said collectively her albums, not even the latest one, sold over 1.5 million within like the last year. Like people are just still buying her. Well, they're streaming it and it's turning into sales, but like.
Yeah,
that's like Nicki Minaj. Like it's so weird to me because people always talk about Nicki Minaj is not selling and she's having like financial issues, but like she always is like dominating all of these different charts. So I was like, is it not turning into money? Like who does she owe then? Because you remember they put out all of those receipts about liens and stuff on her house or whatever like that, and I was like, she owns her masters. I was like, what like. She's selling millions still. She sold over 100 million records. That's crazy. Like only like about 6 or 7 female artists has done that.
When you listen to Nicki Minaj, the only thing you should be concerned about is her lyrical spit game, which is amazing. So her being number 3 is not a problem. I'm here for Nicki 3.
I agree.
So we ain't writing her lyrics no more.
Still be number 1.
Weezy ain't writing her lyrics no more. I mean, we can't forget that. Y'all right here talking about something she just said that and this. I'm just saying.
No, that's your girl.
That's my girl.
Number 2 is Megan.
That's my girl.
I mean, all right.
Now, what I say back there, I love me some Megan, but that flow has been the same for 6 years, and
her flow has literally not been the same.
It is literally
the same. It has been the same.
I think y'all were talking about her voice is the same, but her flow is not the same.
That was not the same.
I mean, I ain't got no issue with Megan. I feel like Megan found where she at. Out of all them hoes, I give it to Megan.
Yeah, I don't mind her being it too.
Yeah,
it's everything. Y'all know
and on top of that, Megan can out rap a lot of bitches. I don't know if she can out rap Doechii. I would love to see it, but her.
I told y'all I should have put Doechii number 1. I just said that.
But like to me, Megan Thee Stallion, and on top of that documentary that she put out.
Oh, that was really good.
It was so touching. That woman has been through so much. I love me some Megan. I cried for her when she was going through all that stuff.
She admitted she lied to Gayle
Yes,
King.
bitch, I lied to Gayle King.
Yes, bitch, you lied to Gayle King, bitch.
It was like, because why are we talking about? We supposed to be talking.
Her fucking him was not what it was about.
Yeah, that's why I won't mad.
Because I'm like, does that justify it? Like, what does that change? But
because people tried to make that, oh my God, and I said, but that's not why we're here. So I'm not mad at her for that.
And drunk like bitch, anybody can get it. Pretty much.
All I know is that after she said that, I was saying that for weeks.
You see this red come in my hand, bitch? Shoot the shot, bitch.
All I know is that after she said that on the documentary, I was saying it for weeks at a time. I randomly text Carly and be like, "Yes, bitch, I lied to Gayle King, bitch." Well, I guess everybody agrees that.
I'm here for being.
Yeah, I'm here for her being what she is.
Getting everybody else out the way. Yes, honey, Glorilla is number 1.
Really? I don't think Glow being number 1, but bitch, I understand it's Glow. But
I can't help but to agree with Scotty. She does deserve to be number 1.
Thank you.
So I think what helps Glorilla is that Glorilla out of
years that they had, Glorilla should definitely be number 1.
I mean, yes.
Glorilla out of I think most of the people in this list is probably the most unproblematic and minds her business from what I understand. She don't be getting into it with nobody. She don't be trying to shade nobody, do all that stuff. She just put out her music and go.
Did she turn around?
But just wait till she do get into it with somebody. Watch how she floated.
Well, then we'll have to wait. This is only judged for 2024, so we'll have to wait and see how it goes.
I know.
Let's just talk about it. Glorilla was about to fall off the face of this earth when she came out with that cha-cha slide bullshit. We thought it was over with when she came out. And then she came out at the top of the year with Yeah Glow. Okay, everybody was feeling it. Then she came out with Wanna Be with Meg. Then she came out with TGIL.
Oh, the same. What you thought did that? I'm gonna tell you what.
Didn't that also have like Meg on it?
Every song.
No, TGIL didn't have Meg on it.
The church song.
She made 2 songs with Megan Thee Stallion.
She did. She made Wanna Be with Meg, and then she had a song on her album called How I Look with Meg, and then then Meg did another song with Glow on her album called Accent.
Yeah. Little Cook. Okay.
Yeah.
What you know about me? Everything is fine.
Everything is the shit to me.
Well, congratulations to Gorilla.
Not Gorilla.
Happy for you.
Yes,
never gave a damn. Man, never gave no fuck. That's how she said it.
It's not. It's not for me.
In the studio when she made that line.
Yeah, Glow.
Yeah.
Like I would always I ended up becoming a Glow fan.
Because you did not like her at first.
I did because
you said she was making short bus music. I remember you telling me that on
definitely gave short bus. but I'm definitely here for my good sis. Ooh. I'm definitely supporting her as she's stopping little pussy hoes with shell toes. I'm definitely here for
stopping little pussy hoes with shell toes.
Yeah, Glow. My shit is legs, ho.
Yeah, Glow.
I ain't got no problem with her. She's just not somebody I keep on rotation in my when I listen to
real music. This is the conversation. When you're having a conversation about musical artists and where they're ranked, depends on who you ask, you will get a completely different list. Music's subjective. People where they feeling that. Most people, when you talk about rappers, they go straight to lyrics. Like when you ask my favorite rappers, it'd be like I be talking about Yin Yang Twins, Luke, Trina, because that's what I like to listen.
That's Tremel looking.
That's music. This shit that's around here talking about these days.
Ask somebody that's in the lyrics, they're gonna be like Jay-Z.
Well, Jamar was walking past the room one day and heard me listening to Outkast and called me ghetto. So whatever.
I know you lied. I love Outkast.
I listen to Outkast. He called me fucking ghetto.
I don't know if I meant to say ghetto. I was just say it's ghetto that she is banging this shit loud as hell in this room.
You said I was urban. Actually, that was the right word.
Of course, you gotta be honest.
Urban.
Y'all look like
But anyway, so the last topic that we got before we get into what Jamar had asked me to bring up, and then we're gonna end it, is this stuff. Well, we just got through talking about Megan. Megan posted a photo of her and her new guy, Tory Craig. She needs to stay away from niggas that's named Tory.
Tory's name is
Daystar, but whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
But after she posted the dude, this lady came out and exposed him for, I guess he was trying to talk to her, or he was sending her cash apps. Apple Pays, as you can see right there. She showed all that shit. She eating at Chick-fil-A, I see. Okay. All the text messages, he was asking, could he want to suck the milk out of her titties?
Okay.
What?
He asked her, has she ever made a sex tape? Asked him, did she want to make one with him? All kinds of stuff. Showed out the DMs and all that other stuff. And everybody was saying that, Megan is going out bad because this lady then came out and exposed this dude that she posted.
The girl is the one that's going out bad. So, girl, he ain't said he wanted to wife you up. He said he wanted to fuck the shit out you. And then feed you Chick-fil-A at the end of that. Her or Megan. Like, y'all sad chicks don't get enough.
Damn, niggas can't
like, why would he choose you over Megan?
Was exclusive. When did she say that? Okay.
All she did was post a photo. That's all she did. And so
all you showed was that he paid for you to get Chick-fil-A and he wanted to make a sex tape with you like he R. Kelly. Girl, bad. And you coming out here trying to act like that's a flex. No, it's not.
It's not.
I mean, it's really not. Like, I don't know how Megan going out bad because Megan just took a picture with the nigga. And then
you know how it goes.
That want to come out.
You know how it goes when you put it out, when you take a picture with a man and they assume that you go with him. Now everybody got a story to tell once you put it on blast every single time.
Like, girl, please. Like, who cares? You sucked his dick and he fed you Wendy's. Okay, fine. Girl, that happens in a gay lifestyle every day. Like, girl, you ain't special. Go
no Wendy's, bitch.
can't stand when girls do that. Like, they come up here acting like they saying something. And it's just like, girl, you look bad. Go sit down.
Okay, well, I guess that's all we got for this topic. That's all we needed. Okay,
Yeah,
so
leave Megan alone to let her be happy.
So I'm gonna name this part something I want to say. Jamar actually sent me something. I think that was last night, no, Tuesday night, and he wanted to talk about this. And the topic was, he said that he had a debate earlier about whether or not Cardi B isn't considered a real rapper because she doesn't write her own raps. How come somebody like Whitney Houston isn't criticized as not a real singer because she didn't write any of her music? Do singers get a pass? Why or why not?
Who asked this question?
Yeah,
this is a debate that me and somebody else, that me and one of my good
What was
friends
your
had.
stand?
I thought if she's on the mic, doing the action of rapping, that make her a rapper. I said she's not a songwriter. That's what she's not. But if you're the person in front of the mic, yes, it is. Because so is Whitney not a singer?
That's not how that works. Being a rapper is basically at this point meaning being a poet that rhymes words to songs. That's how that goes. Versus she's not. Well, I don't know if Cardi B is writing anymore or not. I don't care, to be honest. But I'm saying it is invalidating if a rapper is not writing their music versus a singer who's not writing their music, because the talent of singing is using your voice. That's what it's about, like the vocals of it all.
The rap is not the same.
That's not. That's the same.
Let's back up. Because when you're
actually
rapping,
the same.
You're doing the same thing. Now, one thing about rap, y'all think it's easy. It's not as easy as it sounds. Let's start there. Because everybody cannot rap. When you have a rapping, it's all about tone, delivery. That's the most important part of what you're actually saying.
They give you the delivery.
They don't.
Literally anybody can rap.
Absolutely not. We just had a whole discussion about how these top 10 people can't rap.
Call it demos.
But they on the top 10, so obviously some people feel that they can.
They're actually singing better on the tracks.
We're not gonna do that.
The whole argument is
we're not.
She is a rapper and not a songwriter.
Something to me.
Please tell me.
But that's normal though, isn't it? Like, it's a lot of rappers that didn't write their own shit, but they're considered rappers still. And right, they performed it. They won Grammy after Grammy. I mean, so I mean,
I think what it comes down to. I think what it comes down to is this: when you're a singer, you're not necessarily required to write your own song.
Why not?
Why not? Because the talent is about your vocals.
Yeah, but when
the talent is her rap skill.
The rap skill is based on you reciting words.
That's a skill, but not everybody who's a rapper is a songwriter, and vice versa. Why?
But guess what? If you give just like you give somebody a song like a Whitney Houston song to sing, everybody can sound like Whitney singing it. But you give everybody a song of let's use Nicki for example, a Nicki song.
Everybody sound like Nicki.
Yeah.
Everybody can't. You can sound like Nicki.
No, you can't. Everybody can't.
You can't sound like Whitney either. There was a lot of songs that was written just for Whitney's voice. Only Whitney can do it.
Yeah, and it's a lot of bitches that have tried. They have definitely failed at that.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I think what it is that with singers, if they find out if a singer don't write their own music, it's not a big deal. But if they do write, it's an added plus. But if a rapper doesn't write their own lyrics, then they'll look down upon because they don't write their own lyrics.
I think it's just a double standard.
Nicki didn't write her lyrics for a long ass time. That's what people said. The people said that Weezy ass was writing all her shit. So do y'all feel the same way about her?
Do we know that to be true though?
But that's what the hell they said, and she never denied it. So do y'all feel the same way about that?
People said for years that Kim wasn't writing her stuff. Biggie
I
was
believe every
writing
word of it.
But there were interviews of people saying that Kim actually was writing her stuff.
Conversation, everybody has to know how the industry works. 90% of the people in the industry do not write everything that they put out.
Right, I agree.
If they're smart, they don't write everything they put out.
Right.
If the ones that's writing everything they put out, you know exactly who they are, and you're wondering why they aren't outsourcing to have somebody write everything, because everything is going to sound exactly the same.
Do you think Sexy Red writing all her shit?
Absolutely.
I can believe it by the way
Yes,
she rap and the
you
way
gotta
she.
realize times have changed.
I'm trying to understand.
When you're having this conversation, you can't have this conversation with millennials because we know real music, but we also know how the new game goes.
Right.
So it's two different things. You got the double-edged sword here. We know at one we know at one hand that you know how you have to be able to sell something, but we do know that you have talent. Yes.
How do you know?
Yeah, read the fucking albums. They come out. Do y'all read them? Because this is basic research that bitches should know. If you just pick up a goddamn CD, a Google search, then you would know. But I'm just saying for the people, I'm not talking to you particularly.
But
I'm
you
just
are.
talking. But you're asking, you're arguing the point, so now I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But the point I'm trying to prove is
Oh,
if you do your little research, do a quick Google search, you would know. And everybody that you think is right,
Wait, know what? I missed it.
Google them credits.
But even in the credits, sometimes like even there's people that have writing credits on the record, and it doesn't necessarily mean they wrote it. They probably vocal produced it. They probably, they probably produced their own. They probably produced the vocals on it or something like that. Like there's a lot of different methods to writing credits.
The main argument was that I feel like there's just a difference between rapping and songwriting, and like singing and songwriting.
I never.
Because just because you're one doesn't mean you're the other. Okay. But if you're in front of the mic, if you're performing the music,
Cardi B,
I think you're the rapper. Now, is she a good rapper is beside the point. That ain't it. Because if she's not a rapper, then what is she?
Yeah.
And that's why, and I know there's like culturally, I know like they said earlier, is that in culture they feel like if you're not a rapper if you don't write your stuff. But it's like, okay, so if that's the case, if let's take that, why doesn't that apply to singers? Why do they get the luxury of not having to put in that effort that the rappers have to do?
But I think that historically, when a person brought a singer into a label, all they was thinking about was how well they sung and not how well they wrote. So I think that's what it is. It's never been something that they needed from a singer, because all they cared about was how well they sung and not how well they wrote. Because 9 times out of 10, the label already had songwriters to pen the shit for you. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't really need to. But nowadays, you got artists that want to write their own shit. They want to come into the game writing their own shit. They rather not have nobody else writing for them. And I can honestly say that a lot of my favorite artists write their own shit. I prefer you to write your own shit. I feel like it's way more genuine.
But you gotta
not to say that because somebody else,
a lyricist,
not to say because somebody else wrote your record doesn't make it genuine, but it just depends on how you deliver it too.
Things are changing this day and age. People they'll prefer lyricists like they used to do back in the 90s. In this new day and age, they prefer an entertainer, somebody that's gonna put on the show, that's gonna give you a wow factor. And a lot of lyricists, like your J. Cole's, your Nas, your Commons, they not doing that. They rapping their shit, they talking that real shit, and they leaving it on the floor. But you got some people like Sexy Red, your Cardi B's, your JT's. They out here just, they give a wow factors. They get a news headline. It's a whole lot of shit. Sexy Red writes on. What I'm saying is that most people write their own stuff, but they don't write everything. And most people, even your lyricists, a lot of them don't write everything that they put out.
Sometimes rappers,
they don't write everything they put out.
Sometimes rappers they may write their own verses, but they don't write their own hooks. Some rappers are not good at writing hooks either.
That's true.
Because I remember Eve, for instance. I remember there was this show on VH1 where they were showing Eve doing a song. She was recording a song with Queen Latifah, and she even stated, "I can write a verse all day, but I'm not a strong hook writer. So I like a producer that can write a hook for me, and I can write my own verse." So it's different ways to go about it, though. However, this was a good topic, Jamar. Great topic. Great topic. I think this was a good first episode of the podcast. This was a good episode. Everybody was clocked in like I asked everybody to be. Thank you.
You're welcome, bitch.
But before we get up out of here, We got two musicians on this panel. And they gotta make a do what it do real quick. We're gonna start off with Tremel first. Talk about your song. Talk about your new single, honey, while I put the link in the comments, child.
Oh, my single Underrated featuring my cousin Ramel is out.
They look like twins, y'all.
No, we don't.
They look like twins. No. Yes, they do.
No, we don't. So this song is about motherfuckers who are playing my face. And you know,
Child, it's a diss record, y'all. Y'all got no, that ain't a diss record.
But
it might as well be
more subtle than the other one.
Then nobody's the one y'all need to look out for, because that's a whole diss record, y'all.
Oh, Jamil ain't said shit all night, bitch. You wasn't clocked in all night, Brandon Brown. You might want to go hit that ring.
Yeah, everybody had something to say tonight.
I had a lot to say, boo. But yeah. So what was I saying? This motherfucker threw me off.
Yeah, you was talking about the record Underrated and
what it's
about.
So my record is about bitches who have played in my face, and I had to call them out, you know, because motherfuckers of the state talking shit, and they be moving for their careers, but they just be changing their names. They don't be changing their situation.
Well, Heavenly Father, I
need to talk about it because I helped you. I served y'all.
My God, today.
You know what I'm saying?
I
was good to y'all. I was there for you bitches. But no, it's really
there for you, bitch.
It's really a uplifting song about, you know, just knowing that you have something inside of you that nobody can take from you, and that, you know, you powerful, and no matter what nobody say, you still the shit. That's what the song is about, for real.
Okay, and the song is out now. It just came out today, so make sure you guys
please go stream that. To it, run that shit up. It's actually a really good song. I got a video that I'm working on eventually.
Yeah, it's 193. We need at least 20 of y'all to go get it so it can charge.
Okay, run it up like y'all do Gorilla and all them. Run it up.
Gorilla. The link is in the chat. Make sure you guys click that link and purchase the record. He's an independent artist, so we need for you guys to purchase the record. Not only is he talking about the single Underrated that just came out today, talk about this as well. Your album that's up for pre-order.
For my my project Lost and Found is also available. That will drop on February 26th.
Period.
So this
is that's a cute album cover.
Projects. I'm not doing no more projects. I might do singles from now on because projects are time consuming, and you know, I write all my own shit, as y'all well may know, because you can tell that I write my own shit, but I've never had no help. So, you know, I just really have I have come to a space where I want to think about other depression, the heartbreak, and the loss of friends and a man and all the other shit. So, you know, I'm still finding my way of what I want to sing about or rap about going forward. So this will be my last project indefinitely. But yeah, it's really, really good. It's got 9 songs and an intro from somebody who's in the comments yelling, screaming, Nikki. But, I
it's the cover art for me, though.
Y'all need to check out number 7 featuring Jamar 84. Hey,
singing about fucking.
Yeah, singing about fucking. It's called what is it? Dance Tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really good song. That's actually my favorite song on the project. That's actually where you know, we popping. We was pop. Y'all popped up. We did pop.
It's the album cover for me, honey. It's giving Jesse Powell. I live for it.
Not Jesse Powell.
Why
not anything his heart out, honey?
Oh, I mean,
y'all could have brought a snippet tonight.
Oh, I thought Scotty was gonna play it.
You didn't give me no snippet.
I gave you the link to play it.
Wait a minute.
Wait, to play what?
The song.
Underrated. Please play Underrated for me. Please. Go ahead. Play that. Play that funky music, white boy. The link opens up to all of them. Well, I don't know if to do YouTube, but you can do YouTube too.
I'm finna see it real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, fucking Scotty.
You shut the fuck up, bitch.
Go ahead.
Because clearly you want this work real bad, and you gonna get it, bitch. You gonna get it, bitch. Just keep on playing with me.
I'm gonna pull you out that jacket, bitch.
I want to see you try. That's why I'm gonna wear your shit.
You wear my shit, bitch. I'm gonna wear your ass out, bitch. Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah.
Underbacks, niggas searching for fame. Underestimated, you know I'm underrated. But there's no mistaking, a nigga record breaking. I'm earning my spot, I've been taking the game.
Y'all hear it?
Moving for change, but only changing their names. Underestimated, you know I'm underrated. But there's no mistaking, a nigga record breaking. I'm earning my spot, I've been taking the game. Niggas moving for change, but only changing their names.
Yeah, I gotta check myself sometimes when I'm wrong. Doing this on my own, by the crack of the dawn. I remember when I used to be the kid to follow along. But fuck that, and now I gotta lean and see for the shit that I speak and breathe. I gotta practice what I preach, it's a shame. When you do good, the haters coming for you out the blue. You know that I am the truth, never prove I didn't say this to the root of a one. I'm not the two, my God. I wish it was a yellow brick road, Wizard of Oz. I look at the stars, I'm proud of where I became so far. About to go straight to Mars. I know that time's getting hard, but fuck you niggas that doubt it. I'm out the way and I'm grounded. My head feeling so crowded, but folks did me so wrong when I just couldn't even count it. It's not my determination and my fucking dedication. Niggas wanna see me make I got time with no relation.
Long That's half the song.
Okay.
My girl's doing it.
It's almost over with.
Underestimated, you know I'm underrated, but there's no mistaking a nigga record breaking.
You are so rude.
Okay, and that was the snippet of Underrated. It is out now. Make sure you guys go and pick it up. We want him to chart like he always do.
I ain't even worried about that. Like he always do. You know, I've come to a place where now I just want people to enjoy it. I really just want it to be heard. I don't really care about, you know, did you fart? Yeah. Bitch.
Not yeah. Girl, what?
Girl, that was a wing. Hold on. Did you flee? Okay. I did. Oh, okay. Oh.
I am not on chasing.
Wow, what's a cat?
I am not on
claim
chasing.
It, bitch. You gotta claim it.
I am not on chasing.
Jason is casted right now. I applied. Did anybody else on this panel apply?
I'm screaming.
If you apply,
huh?
How are we gonna review the show?
We can still review it.
Episode by episode. Dr. Heavenly and them do it all the time.
If one of us make the cast, we can still review the show, bitch. We know we can and talk about. Look, we know how to go.
Yeah, I just want to make that clear. I am not on chasing. They ain't even finished the casting call yet. So how in the hell am I on there? I know what's been said, but no, I'm not on chasing. Nobody is right now. Nobody is.
No.
But however, now I was finna get to Carl shit, and they ass is off.
Carlisha.
Yeah, kicks us out. Y'all still alive. You
okay, now Carl, you're next.
All right, send me the link for the Uber. I'll get it for you.
Oh.
What the hell?
We can hear you.
You do know that, right?
Yeah, I'm still on the line. Give me a second. I'm almost done.
What you got going on?
Oh, that's ghetto.
Oh.
That is ghetto. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Be more professional, bitch. Be professional. Anyway.
Shut up, fuck about him.
Carl. What the this bitch? Fuck him and his music child. Anyway,
music.
I'm trying to help him promote this shit, and he just like, bitch.
Where the hell did you go, bitch?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know where he went. Oh well. Ooh, but anyway, y'all, we're about to go ahead and get up out of here. And I don't mean fuck his music for real though. Y'all know that. But anyways, we're getting ready to get on up out of here, y'all. Jeremy, what you got going on? Because I know you've been putting out videos.
Period. When I tell you my channel has been active.
Yes, it has.
And I really appreciate all of the support and I'm getting. You know, I'm almost at 9K now, which is pretty soon will be 10K.
Yes, it will be.
and I made like a 1.2K jump in like about 2 weeks. So I was like really happy about that. My channel activity will resume on Wednesday. I'll like do the Speak On It podcast. And then I'll try to get the pre-recorded content out on Thursday or Friday. Friday, if he is gonna do his part, you know, me and Marquise is gonna be doing this combined review. But like, if anybody's asking why the combined reviews have halted, it's because Marquise has not fulfilled his agreements. I am just supposed
I was really gonna ask you that, actually.
I'm just supposed to be showing up. He got to pull out all of them notes, rewatch it, take his notes. He ain't doing that, and I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, I was wondering. Thank you for clearing it up. Because I don't watch the show, but I watch.
I be trying to tell him it's very hard. It's very hard to do YouTube. Like, it take a lot of energy.
Yes, it does, honey.
He's up, and y'all stop texting my man. Like, the juice. Like, if any of you bitches are on here, do not message him about why the fuck we haven't uploaded.
What we missed?
Oh wow!
Talk about his reviews on
he showed me a DM, and one of you whores like out there in the universe messaged him talking about when is the review gonna come out. Bitch, is my channel. Why are you messaging my boyfriend?
Okay, well, all right,
but that's besides the point. Like,
dear God.
Okay,
we just want to know when the review coming out, friend.
Come on, Nick.
Well, you will direct those questions to me, bitch. Don't direct them to him. Because it ain't his channel, it's mine.
I thought it was into polyamory. They trying to get in there. Yeah, get in there.
I got the usual regular schmegular going on, nothing different. Other than I did hit 25.1K. So shout out to everybody that's been subscribing to the channel. I totally appreciate y'all for that.
Period.
And be on the lookout for what's the show, Scotty? Love Hip Hop Atlanta. I am gonna watch that because Scrappy had me effed up. Him and
I told you.
So yeah, that's coming tomorrow because I didn't appreciate that at all. Be look out for that.
Okay, and since Carl hopped off this live without doing what I asked him to,
I was gonna
talk about your fucking album, bitch.
Oh yeah, period.
Because you don't care enough to talk about it.
All right,
is he using a lollipop as a butt plug?
Released on March 13th. And I did it on a day that we're probably gonna be doing a panel, so you know, real cute and shit. So the Throat Factory is gonna be. I mean, you see the track list. You already know we got songs like Clap, you know, Dick Tip, Twerk Shit, Boochie Cat, you know, Cock Goblin. You already know, so you know what it's giving. So
all these songs about dick, and then at the end got an inspirational song at the end.
This album has been in the works. Most of this album has been done since 2021, so it's an old album to me. But I wasn't gonna release it. I did it. Then we were talking about getting it released. Of course, y'all know Danita passed away, so I wasn't gonna do the album at all. But I'm pretty sure she would want the album to be released because that's what we work for. So we're gonna release it. So it has already been set. Pre-order is going out next week. I think Thursday or Friday. And yeah, support a bitch. Pre-order, buy one song, find one song that you like, pre-order that one, buy that one, give a bitch. It's 69 cents. I think the album like $7 or some shit. So
Mine's was $9.
Yeah, mine's $7. I show discount.
Mine's on discount too, because bitch, I could have did 12.
So if y'all want to, when y'all feeling like y'all been going through a relationship, y'all had a hard time, things, y'all want to feel some love. Get your meals lost and found because you can lose yourself and find yourself. Okay?
Oh my God.
But if you want to pop your pussy for a real nigga, you need to go get the Throat Factory. Okay? It's going to give you everything that you want. It's going to be straight pussy popping. Most of it. I do got an R&B track in there with my girl, Miss JT. Look for that. Can I Be? A video for that is coming very soon.
I'll be glad when it comes.
Shut up. And then I have, of course, Jamar is on this album as well.
Yeah, this bitch getting nothing but features, honey. He getting features,
my
bitch.
been putting in the work, bitch. And I'll tell you, The way this bitch sung on this song, bitch, y'all gonna cry. I don't even listen to the song.
It's giving very much Phil Collins, actually.
Y'all
Oh
can
my
listen
God.
to it. Cause I hear the.
I heard somebody say Shirley Caesar.
I get.
Shut a word. Go to hell.
I can't. As soon as that bitch starts singing, you gonna be over it. You don't even want to hear the song no more. You gonna hear my voice sound like I've got a high little cry in it. When I just can't do the song. But at the end of the day, Jamar did the magic on that song. He wrote that bitch and he did it quickly too. That bitch is a professional. She's a writer. She's a singer. She is the moment. Okay.
And I thank you, friend. Thank you. I appreciate
I
that.
recorded her parts for my song in an hour and a half. So
Yeah. And I was asleep.
Okay. And then I have another song with my bitch, Hood Hoes, my group, my bitch Tell It. We doing Boochie Cat. So y'all check out for that one. So I gotta highlight my feature bitches. And then my ex-boyfriend is actually on here as well. We have a song.
We're not gonna talk about him.
But the song is lit. It's called I Don't Like You. It's number 9. It's called La La La. It's stupid. And yeah, that's the dumbass song.
And I also just want to
skip that shit.
And I also want to just put it out there since we're here because we didn't get the chance to talk about it.
Yeah, fuck that one. Yeah.
I just want
my next single
to
is coming out
here as well.
And then my next single is gonna be my next solo single is gonna be Twerk Shit. So y'all listen to that one. That's a cute one. So
Yeah, listen to that one.
And
so pre-order goes out January. The album comes out March, and y'all will hear about this again. So
and make sure you skip number 9.
Yeah, Suck a Dick, Save a Life. Yeah. Welcome to the Throat Factory, bitch.
Yeah, that's funny, Throat Factory, and because it's apparent that I'm supposed to be fucking both Carl and Tramiel based off what
Scotty is our man.
Yeah, I'm fucking both of them apparently.
Yeah,
he is.
We can't keep everything we fucking Scotty. So
two men tell me that Scotty is. You taking him on dates? I'm like,
yeah, Scotty's our man.
All we did was go to fucking Cascade, and somebody thought that we was on a date. Like, what the fuck?
Actually, 2 people.
I can't even post Scotty on my page. I'm fucking him apparently. So
that's the thing that two niggas thought that I was on a date with you for that same date.
Yeah.
I just don't know what else to say.
They worried about each other. They worried about you.
Not they worried about each other because y'all don't want
to fuck up, Jeremy.
Y'all trying to get
what I do?
It's the way you backed up with that look on your face. Like, I never know what you, bitch.
I was eating food. I'm not a random shut the fuck up.
Look, my bitch Scotty got friendly pussy. Okay.
Listen, the people like they just think any fucking thing, child. But anyway, Jamar, what you got going?
Oh,
we know what you got going, but just say it anyway.
Right, but say, y'all already know what's going on over here. Look, as apparently there's a couple of songs that are gonna be featured out on my
dance tonight for 99 featuring Jamar.
Look, run it out. It's a cute song. I can't wait for y'all to hear it.
They ain't gotta buy the whole project. Buy that song.
No, we want them to buy the whole thing, bitch. You don't work hard. You should get your.
You buy the whole thing, but girl, definitely get that song if you wanna.
Yeah. But if you wanted to support the song with me on it, that's great too. I would definitely appreciate it. And I think it's really, really good stuff.
He's getting half these.
We are still up until January 10th. Tomorrow night at 11:59, y'all got to send your applications in for Chasing Atlanta season 7. We're gonna start reviewing them this weekend. Fingers crossed, because there's gonna be a lot of shit to do. But I'm excited. So yeah, if anybody has any last minute applications, I know some people have reached out and let me know that they were gonna send their stuff in. So I said, come on, bring everybody in. We want as many people as possible. So yeah, excited to get that going. And yeah, 2025 got a lot of great stuff going.
So y'all want 500 albums to fuck up albums. 500 applications to pick 4 people?
Yes.
Are y'all gonna record?
Jamar, did y'all ever receive Oliver's application?
That's actually a really good question.
Now you know damn well.
I mean that was a good question. I was.
But at the end of the day, the way they do it and the popularity they have,
that should be the first like preemptive episode.
Dead ass.
I'll take a producer credit. Thank you.
Me too.
Wait, what happened?
So you should y'all should record the auditions like as if it was like a American Idol or
see,
type
so
of situation.
I was about to
and
say
then
that.
y'all should send that out ahead of the season before y'all drop the cast. Or whatever.
Period.
Yeah.
So we planned to do that. We tried to do that with Orlando when it was the new city, but since we didn't do it then, I did say, well, we should probably try that again.
Y'all definitely should.
So I was like, we'll see. He said he's not opposed to it, but when we get there and kind of see how we want to, we'll see. It'll depend if we do it for this round. We may do it for like the in-person, maybe depending on, but we'll see what we do on Sunday. We'll figure it out. We may turn it into a whole production.
I think y'all need like a hood section of the channel, like for bitches who just want to see fights. That way, y'all can like have like a chasing TV type of application and have a whole bunch of ratchet shows and classy shows, kind of like Now That's TV and Zoos. And look what happened. Look what they had.
Well, we still small.
At first, it started out with 18 bitches fighting in a 1-bedroom apartment. Now they up here like giving jobs to a whole bunch of prostitutes.
Not the prostitutes.
Oh wow.
Them Now That's TV girls, like they be walking on Skid Row.
Well.
Okay. Well. Okay. So that's it for the chasing panel. We had this was a really good show to open up the year with. Everybody was clocked in and said everything they had to say. We agree, we disagree, we argue, we did all of those things that we always do. And we're out of here. We will see you guys right here again next Thursday at 8:00. Make sure you guys purchase Tramel's brand new song. It's called Underrated. Video dropping soon. And his album Lost and Found is up for pre-order. And Carl's album is up for pre-order when again?
Next for the show. That's
next Thursday.
Look, see how I plan that?
So we are out of here, and until then, we will talk to y'all later.